Hello and welcome back to Dice Down Studios for more Warhammer 40,000. I'm your host Chris, and I'm super happy to be joined by Landon tonight. He's back in the studio. How you doing tonight, Landon?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm super excited for this matchup. I'm doing great. We've got Charles running the desk over there. What's up, Charles?
He's the man in the chair.
Yeah, he'll be piping in every now and then. But it's mostly us tonight. We're going to be playing a 2,000-point game of Warhammer 40,000. This is kind of practice for an event this weekend. I'm practicing my tournament list. Landon, I asked to make a small modification to his list.
Half his list,
bro. You want to tell
This is an entirely different list than what I'm bringing this weekend.
Yeah.
What I'm bringing this weekend will have more units, but contains a Warhound Titan.
Somehow that's possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
This list is... I played a serious list last time I was here, so if anyone was hoping for like a good tournament match, you're about to see what's technically legal to do in a tournament if you ever just want to throw a wrench in your opponent's plans.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's exactly the kind of list that I would run. In fact, I have run this type of list just on the loyalist side. So we'll see lists in just a moment, though.
It's not just the list, though. It's the table.
True. We are doing player-placed terrain.
Which is the
Place
tournament.
objectives.
Which is the thing the objective is doing. And we happen to get the random mission from the Leviathan tournament pack for player-placed objectives as well. Charlie, you want to show them the board real quick? We'll just get that out of the way.
Are we
There it
recording?
is. Yeah, we should be live.
Yeah, it's playing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've got it going too.
Yeah, so there you see the lovely objective placement that we ended up with. It's a little skewed.
It looks better on camera. I'm sorry.
It does. You almost can't tell that the entire backside of the table is barren of objectives and models.
Yeah, so we kept the center objective. This is the center, folks. This entire half of the board will be meaningless, except
true.
for maybe some secondaries.
But there's not a model past this point.
There is not.
The furthest model over is, I believe,
Yeah.
either my cultist or your plague burst.
Right. Yeah. No, we've definitely skewed to one side of the board, so we will be getting into engagement quickly, I believe, and things will maybe die. You have a very sturdy list. I'm Death Guard, so in theory I should be very durable.
You've seen me roll dice. You know I'm not sturdy.
And we've definitely seen how dice can go on this table. Isn't that right, Charlie? Yeah. No spoilers, but if you want to watch an amazing game until some terrible dice rolls, go watch last time's game.
Solid 3 turns.
But we are here tonight for tonight's game, and as I said, I am playing Death Guard, so I'll go ahead and get started on my list. It is a fairly straightforward list. I am running Mortarion right here in the middle of everything, and surrounding him is 1, 2, 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. We have 2 Hellbrutes right here and right here. I'm actually using Contemptor Dreadnought models because I prefer the look of them, and I don't own Hellbrutes.
Those are Hellbrutes now.
They're Hellbrutes
Contemptors
now.
don't exist.
That's right.
They just don't exist.
I was smart enough to actually buy the claw hand from Forge World when it still existed, so it's like I do have that option. But we've got 2 of those here, and then for my only battle line units, I've got a single 10-man Plague Marine unit inside of this Rhino. They're joined by a Biologist Putrefier for fights first, and a Nasty Flamer, and the Tally Man for +1 to hit, and he can give me some CP. The last thing on the board is a 3-man unit of Death Shroud, led by a Lord of Virulence. This guy helps my Plague Burst Crawlers. Anything he can see, their mortars get +1 to hit and ignores cover against. Off the board, I have a unit of 10 Poxwalkers in Strategic Reserves, ready to come on from a table edge and maybe give me some points. I also, in Deep Strike, have another 3-man unit of Death Shroud. This unit is joined by the Sorcerer in Terminator armor. That will give the unit, oh yeah, you should probably make your
deployment
legal.
There we go.
The Sorcerer Lord makes my Terminator unit -1 damage in melee, which is really useful. If you've seen me play my Dark Angels, I'm a big fan of Terminators with -1 damage.
What?
Yeah, turns
No,
out.
Never.
And I also, in Deep Strike, have 2 units of 3 Nurglings. These guys are kind of a must if you're going to run Death Guard at the moment, because you need things to go score points. So you just ally in a couple of Nurgling units, and they pop up and do you things.
They do things.
That's me. For people who haven't played Death Guard recently, I guess it's not that recent, but they did get a rules change already once in 10th edition. So at the beginning of the game, I will choose between one of 3 things for my contagion to apply to my opponent. It's either -1 to their hit in melee and shooting, -1 to their armor saves, or -1 to their OC down to 1. I'm almost guaranteed to choose the -1 to hit, I think, because of how your army is designed. I don't think -1 to your save is going to be that meaningful.
Terminators, when they Dark Pact, do get free rerolls built in.
Okay. But you have a 2-up, 4-up?
2-up, 4-up.
Yeah, so most of my stuff is already AP2, meaning that you're going to be on that 4-up no matter what.
Okay.
So I think the -1 to hit is still going to be better overall. It'll help me survive a little longer. And you're all OC1, right?
Outside of my 1 squad of cultists.
Yes, so definitely not going to choose
And
the
the knight.
-1 OC.
And the knight.
You're right. I could make the knight OC9 instead of 10. That's
Could
big.
make a difference.
Big, but no. So we're going to choose probably the -1 to hit. And then in addition to that, if you're in my contagion range, you're still -1 toughness. And in addition to that, if I have a unit on an objective, it becomes stickied and also contagion. So, kind of some layered rules. Mortarion also has probably the most important rule of my entire army. He lets everything in the army within 6 inches of him ignore modifiers. So that's hit roll modifiers. That's modifiers like Armor of Contempt, which reduce my AP. That's modifiers like Stealth or I'm trying to think of some others. But
minus to damage?
Yeah, minus to damage, exactly. So there's a lot of things that he allows the army to continue putting out damage when things would try and mitigate it, which is really important because I don't do a lot of damage. That's Death Guard, though. Landon?
On the Alpha Legion side, we'll start with what I actually have on the field. So here we have a squad. Camera changing, maybe. There it is. Squad of 10 cultists. We then have a 10-man Terminator brick with combi weapons and accursed weapons led by a Chaos Lord. They're all Marker Nurgle. We have a Knight Rampager, which is the all-melee Knight, kind of hiding here. And you can't quite see him, but right next to the Knight over in this corner is a 3-man bike squad. Then in reserves, I have 2 more Terminator units. One is Mark of Tzeentch with a Chaos Sorcerer attached. The other one is Mark of Slaanesh with no characters attached. And then I have a Chaos Lord, who is my Warlord technically, with Mark of Slaanesh and the Elixir of whatchamacallit that gives him a 5-up feel no pain.
I'm sure that's exactly what it's
running
called.
around on his own. And they're all in Deep Strike.
Sounds like the most Tzeentch thing I've ever heard. The Elixir of whatchamacallit.
This one's Slaanesh.
Oh, of course.
It might be the Elixir of Excess. That would make sense, but I don't know.
I don't want to know what Slaanesh's whatchamacallit is.
I don't either.
Well, we are deployed. We've talked about the deployment of the table. The one thing we haven't mentioned is how we're going to score our points. The primary mission is just the most basic, hold 1, 2, 3. I think that's just called take and hold. So it's up to 5 points for each objective you hold, up to a max of 15 each turn. And I am choosing tactical objectives because I've got these units set up to try and score me points randomly as they come up. Are you going to be doing fixed? We talked about this a little bit, but I never got a set answer.
Because I've been in debate. It would be my second time, I think, this edition taking fixed objectives. First one was in a tournament. But I'm thinking, yeah.
I've done it like once as well, so it's definitely not my norm.
Loves the randomness, but this list is 100% not
so few
built
units
to do objectives. So we're probably going to go with behind enemy lines and cleanse and make those fixed.
Yeah, I
For
think
better or worse.
that's probably a fair idea.
Or not cleanse, deploy, teleport.
Okay, yeah, homers and behind.
Yep.
Okay. Those go especially well together if you can get stuff into my deployment zone. It also means that I will probably have to stretch out a little to block you or just let you have that, which doesn't sound like a great idea. So I think it's a really good idea, actually, what you've done.
We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely excited to kind of find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My biggest issue has been scoring points
There's
with
a
this.
cat getting into a pizza box. Hey.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about right for her.
I had to
Thank
bop a cat.
I've been struggling to score points with Death Guard, so we're going to see if I maybe need to take a page out of this book and try some fixed. But not today. We're going to try tactical one more time.
Okay.
And we're ready to roll off. You ready?
Think so.
Good luck. Let's dice down.
That is a 4. That is a 1.
The 4 for Death Guard. So Death Guard will be going first. Don't have the choice. Don't know that that's what I wanted, but I like scoring points before I die. So that's kind of to my benefit.
I don't think you're going to die.
Uh,
But it gives me a bad idea in my head.
oh, okay. We love bad ideas here.
Kind of. But we'll see how this
Do you have
goes.
any pregame moves, redeploys?
Mm-mm.
Okay, nope, me
Nothing
neither.
of the sort.
All right, me neither. So I will just get to the first command phase. I'm going to draw out my tactical missions.
I'm going to look and grab mine out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, oh, okay.
We got a Go Chaos Space Marines as well.
Oh, yeah?
Jason Simmer.
Okay.
I mean, we're both technically Chaos Space Marines.
That's true, but I'm more dedicated, I would say, to a single focus.
This is a fixed. I never knew Storm Hostile
Uh-huh.
Objective was a fixed one.
Yeah, I considered doing it with a list similar to yours, my Terminator list, where it's like,
Yeah.
well, you either force me to come off of objectives and don't score primary, or I sit on objectives all game and get my primary.
Yeah.
But for this game, I got Secure No Man's Land for my first one, and Engage in All Fronts for my second one. Now, Engage is not looking likely.
With this deployment, that's odd to say.
I might be able to get a small one, but it would require me to move outside of my bubble.
It would.
And I might do it anyway just to screen him, but we will have to make that decision in a moment. I'm going to see if my Tallyman gets me a CP, because that's going to dictate a lot, actually, for me. He does get me a CP by rolling above a 7, which means I won't get anything for discarding Engage, which means I probably should go for it.
You can use that fresh CP you got to redraw.
You know what? You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
How much damage are your mortars?
They are strength 8 minus 2, or strength 8 minus 1, 2 damage.
2 damage.
They were minus 2 in the last edition.
Okay, so they're not as big, bad, and scary as they potentially could be.
Yeah, no. They're definitely more of a, like, marine, like, tactical marine killer rather than a Terminator killer.
You know, I'm after your last time with just almost all your weapons being 3 damage, I wasn't sure what to expect.
No, that's fair. Now, as I said, this
They
army...
used to have a way to do 3 damage on the big.
That's true. We did have a stratagem in the last edition for that, but not this one. And then, furthermore, they, like I said, reduced the AP. They didn't increase the strength of it. So, and on these guys, they reduced the range of our entropy cannons down to 24, which is a real bite.
Yeah.
Let's see, though. What does a Death Guard Rhino move? Moves 12.
Not too slow.
No, but not fast enough to get wholly within this quarter. I'd have to move quite a lot, actually, to do that.
Could you multi-track drift sideways? And drift?
No, because this building's kind of in the way.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because I need to be past 25, and this building is, like, actually before 25.
And you have to get within 6. Or wholly within 6 if you're going for small.
They dropped it to 3 inches.
Yeah, it's 3 inches from a table edge.
From middle? Or from a table quarter?
From a table quarter, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's you only have to be outside of 3 inches now.
I thought that was for the small, or for the big one, and it was 6 for the small one.
Ooh. Have I never read this correctly?
I could be thinking of a different edition also.
Because I know last edition you had to be 6 inches for your engage.
Yeah, no, just all more than 3 inches away from any table quarter.
I've been doing that wrong.
You get 4 if you're in all 4, 2 if you're in 3, plus 1 for doing it tactically.
I'm learning things.
But still quite difficult, I think, to do that. These things move 10, which is not going to be near enough either. So I could get the guys out and advance them through this wall. I think I would need, probably like a 4 on the advance either way. So I think I'm just going to advance the Rhino, because either way I basically need a 4+ advance to get in that quarter. Nope, that's a 2. And I don't think it's worth CPing, because I have more important CP. So we're just going to go right up to this wall and be an inch, more than an inch from this side of the wall.
Makes sense.
Like so.
Let me make sure I know my rules well.
We'll go ahead and move entropy machine number 1 up. I will move this one up. I will move this one to about here. Mortarian's going to stay behind the building. And actually, I'm just going to move these, shuffle these backwards so that they both remain within 6 of him.
You said each entropy, or not entropy, the mortars are D6 shots?
They're D6 plus 3.
Blast.
I'll double check that, but I'm pretty certain.
Nope, that's fine. I'm just trying to learn how, or trying to think things through. It makes my brain hurt.
Yes, D6 plus 3, strength 8 minus 1, 2 damage.
So much chaos, so little time.
Yeah, well, we've got all night for the chaos to flow. We're going to be chanting hymns and bloodletting and throwing feces at each other by the end of the night, because we've both got Nurgle units, right?
Yeah.
Yep, definitely going to be some poop slinging.
You know, there's 2 things I want to see in this game, personally.
Uh-huh.
The first is I want Knight against Mortarian.
Right? That makes sense.
I will lose that fight, but I want to see it anyway. For the 30 seconds it lasts. And also want to see Cultist on Nurgling violence.
Cultist on Nurgling. Now that is going to be the real action of the game here. Because my strength 2, or no, toughness 2, strength 3, I think, is going to be really weak to your strength 3, toughness 3.
Yeah.
But I have an invulnerable save.
You do. And I have measly cardboard.
It's a good thing my attacks don't have AP.
I also have guns.
That's true.
I don't have melee cultist. I have gun cultist.
Gun cultist.
Which I did learn.
I thought it was all baked into one profile now.
Nope. Because unlike Thousand Sun cultist, and I don't know about Death Guard cultist, Regular Chaos Space Marine cultists have rapid fire on their autoguns and the 24-inch range. Tzeentch cultists don't have rapid fire for whatever reason.
That is strange.
That is correct. We don't. But we have 2 attacks to melee.
So do we if we take the melee characteristic.
Oh, mine just had it.
So yours are just, I guess, supposed to be Zangors? I don't know.
Zangors are 2 attacks, strength 5, 180
I don't know, man.
damage.
Mine are 2 attacks at strength 3 if I take the melee weapons, or rapid fire 24 inches if I take the not that.
Yeah, because mine are kitted with a brutal assault weapon and the cultist firearm.
Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, so apparently they're kitted different between the factions. Okay.
That's pretty strange.
What you looking at there, friend?
Oh, just, what 2 movement phases looks like, and then a screen. Pretty simple stuff. We're going to go ahead and advance this guy. For a whopping 1.
Can you rapid insertion top of turn 1?
No.
You
Because
cannot.
it is still something coming from reserves that started in reserves, which is still limited in Leviathan to not happen.
Okay.
Rapid ingress, right?
Yeah.
That's what you meant, yeah. All right, cool. So this is Contagioned. Mine. And I guess if I'm going to be in this building, I might as well just come up and touch this objective instead.
And that makes some sense.
Yeah, right?
Sure.
And I think, yeah, I'm ready to go to my shooting phase.
Okay.
I would like to target your cultists.
I would like you not to, so I'll spend my 1 CP for the Nurgle shot.
That's why I said it the way I said it, because I figured that would happen.
At least for now.
Cool.
They still have stuff to do in their lives.
All right, cool. So that just means all of the mortars are going to go into the Terminator squad in the building.
That makes sense. That sounds right. Do I get cover?
You do.
Okay,
Mhm.
even though it's a modifier.
My characteristics cannot be
Cannot be
modified.
modified.
Your characteristics
Oh.
can.
Okay, so Armor of Contempt reduces the AP by 1,
Of
which is
my characteristic, yes.
Okay.
That's why that way.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you mind if I just roll all 3 of them together?
No, go
because
ahead.
they're all going to just be shooting there.
But the last
none.
just.
That's true. You're right. If I kill 5 of them between.
2. Because they're at an 11
Oh,
and
you're right,
down
you're
to
right.
a 10.
You're right. Okay. We will thank you, Charlie. It's a great catch. So we'll start with the first one. D6 plus 3 blast for 9 plus 2, so 11.
This is why you slow roll.
So sad.
Wait, did you say the pinks don't show up well on camera?
I do not.
Okay. Just my favorites.
Yeah. That's gold blip. Get him out of here.
Oh, no, don't tell me the gold blips are the problem. I was hoping to get gold blips on our dice.
I mean, at least on the pink.
Okay.
So aim for a darker color.
Noted. Because the greens have gold pips and they work.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. These are going to be hitting on 4s because you are invisible to me.
I am.
The green with gold is solid.
Okay. And we are re-rolling wound rolls of 1 because we are within range of Mortarion, and that's what I've chosen for the battle round.
Yeah. That was still a really good roll.
It was not bad at all.
Is
So I
that
have
just
6s.
one of them?
6 is lethal. 3 of them.
No. Like,
That's one of them, yes.
That was a lot of shots. Spicy.
Winning on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. And re-rolling 1s for Mortarion. Right?
All right.
So 5 with the lethals at no AP, 2 damage.
So we have 5 2-up saves. I fail 1. 1
Okay.
is down to 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first. 5 shots this time, so we're just going to drop one of these dice and go right on.
You don't need to keep rolling this well, I promise. It will be okay.
I do actually usually roll super duper hot on my number of shots for these.
You don't have
It makes
to.
me really happy every time.
I think he shot.
Your hit roll. You had one more hit.
I think out of the 6 times they shot in our game, Space Marines versus his, he got 6 on all but 1.
Yeah.
Like,
I lose a Terminator.
Okay, all right. And then the third one.
No.
I guess you could have kept it at
See, there's your one. Look, there it is. But
There
we're
it
gonna
is.
we're gonna CP it.
Oh, that's sad. Why would you do that?
For a 2, 100% better.
That is 100% improvement.
4s, 6s are lethal. No 6s, just 2 hits. And 3s, 1. You're
not
fine.
fail it for
You're
you.
just fine. You know, that's gonna be my turn.
All right.
I do secure no man's land. That was actually a double good reason to go take that second objective.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smart. I did it.
Big smart.
So we'll get rid of engage because it's really just not what I'm trying to do this game, I don't think. I guess maybe it could be considered better than a kill objective because you are not easy to kill whole units, and I do have things that could come in from Deep Strike. Oh, geez, did I just talk myself into keeping engage?
I have no idea.
I
That's
think
up
I
to
did.
you.
Chad, I think I did. We're going to keep engage. I don't get a CP for it anyway. So we're just going to take the 5 points on secure and set ourselves up to score a nice 15 next round and toss it over to Landon in the Alpha Legion.
Great. So now that these folks have done what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. And as a reminder, because we do not have this happen often, Landon has gone with fixed secondaries for deploy and behind.
Yep, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do either this turn.
So I'm winning.
You are technically winning. Do you feel like you're winning?
Yeah, I definitely have a bit of Charlie Sheen flowing through me. Winning.
I find my situation winning. What would I need to get over there? I probably deployed my cultists slightly too far back, which isn't great. It's not great.
Sorry if you hear a bag
These
rustling.
guys
Chat.
move
My
up
cat
to
demanded
here,
food.
which puts them, or let's see, do. Oh, to there. What's that?
Guess
make?
I better feed the cat since she was literally going up on the table to eat pizza.
They'd need a 10. That's not great. That's not great at all. That's okay. Actually, so I don't forget it for the future. End of your turn.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to pop these bikes that are hiding in a corner.
Yep. And we talked about this off camera, but recent rulings have said that anything that starts on the table and leaves the table turn 1 is allowed to come back in bottom of turn 1.
Yep. So, and they cannot come in within your deployment zone.
Nope.
They're just going to pop in over here.
Hey man, you can't know your secondaries before you take them.
I mean,
You
normally
can.
that is true. But in this case, so first thing we're going to do is march all of these Terminators 5 inches this way? Where do I want to march them? They could get to where? See, 5 inches from there gets them up to here. It wouldn't be a horrible charge. It'd be an 8, I think. Let's see. I think that's going to be my closest model to you, or this guy that's like right there in comparison. Giving me a 7. I could maybe do a 7. I could be convinced.
You're poking your head out?
I'm poking my head out.
Oh boy. That makes me a little excited.
For better or worse, we are doing the poke of the head outside of here. Don't know if that's quite what I should do, but it's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to Overwatch because I don't think it's worth it, but if you do make the charge, I fear for one of my tanks.
These cultists are just going to move 6 inches like so and try and hide using this building to hide them.
Okay. Oh, so one other hilarious, or actually 2 other hilarious things that Mortarion helps me ignore. the negatives for shooting directly into combat, because that's a modifier to my characteristic,
It is.
and the modifier for being degraded.
Why'd they even put it in his profile?
I don't know. It's a really great question.
That's why people are getting confused on your rulings.
Yeah, because he does technically on his profile degrade. He just ignores it.
I didn't realize he ignored degradation.
Well, it's a -1 to hit, which is modifying his characteristic.
It is. You are correct. So I guess that's my movement.
Okay, that's terrifying. Hi, Knight.
Hello. Shooting. I guess we'll put. How many are within 24? 3 can see? So I don't think my lord can. So he will.
I thought you were measuring cultist range at first.
No.
You're trying to shoot this unit?
Yeah.
No, your lord has visibility to him, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I guess he does. Okay. That's going to be 4 combi weapon shots.
I will make you -1 to hit with a stratagem.
Okay. I will dark pack them for sustained. I will
So
succeed.
-1 CP to me.
So
Didn't you
I'm
already have that?
Only
-1
if
to
I'm
hit?
No,
within
only if he's
contagion.
in contagion range, and that's minus to his ballistic skill and weapon skill, so these would actually stack, which is really nice.
nice.
This
So
is Cloud of Flies, just gives me stealth.
the Lord hits on 3s down to 2s. That's a 5, so that'll be sustained. Bink. And then these will hit on 4s, re-rolling because they are Terminators that dark pacted.
Mm-hmm.
For 1 more, which will also be sustained, so 4 hits. And these are lethal. And
Wait, so those two 5s were lethal, weren't they?
they're dev wounds. Sorry, dev wounds on 4+.
Okay, not no lethals.
No lethals.
Okay.
Anti-infantry 4+ with dev. One of these days. So 2 mortals.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Or 2 dev wounds, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. One of them's down to 1. Are the others dev? Or was that the whole unit?
That was the whole. That's all.
That's
I can
all.
see.
That's all I can see. Okay.
Yep. The rest are inside.
Do
of
they
the
all have
building.
combi weapons, basically?
Yes.
Gotcha. That sucks. Those need to die.
So does the Zinch unit with the sorcerer.
Okay.
So.
And we're into charge o'clock?
Not quite. Pretty sure he can draw a line of sight.
Are we talking about
Nope,
the
nope,
Rampager?
he cannot. Not to hit that unit anyway.
You lied to me.
I said he had a
He's
heavy
got
stubber.
Oh my god.
And he will fire said heavy stubber into Mortarion.
All right.
He will hit
You
twice.
can draw a line of sight to his wings, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid wings.
And no wounds. Shocker. I know. Now we're into charge o'clock.
All right.
My real question is starting to become whether or not I think your Plague Marine unit can kill a knight in combat in a single turn.
Yes. From its current position, yes, because I will be on the objective. I will spend CP to give myself sustained hits 2 while I'm on an objective that I control.
Oh, that's a thing you can do.
They're all lethal hits. They all have +1 to hit.
Yeah, that's spicy.
So
Okay.
so yes is the answer.
Let's see. What does my Knight Rampager do? Shows how much I play with my big models.
Yeah.
Kids.
Is this this isn't the one that came in that special box, is it? That had the tail?
No, it is
What's
not.
that one called? The Desecrator?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sidekick Knight.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not. No, this is the regular knight that just has a fist and a
And a big
Chain blade.
chainsword.
Yep. Nope, it does nothing fun like that. Okay. I'll start with the knight charging, I guess. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but it's what we're going to do, I suppose. Yeah,
His only target should be that Plague Burst Crawler, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So he needs something.
Definitely that.
That should be able to
Yeah.
snake him in here. Yeah.
Because, I mean, even if you have to, like, clear your base and then do it, I still think you're plenty.
Yeah. Great thing. He just doot.
Nice.
And due to that little divot that happens to be here, I can just go doot, 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 come out,
Yeah, and it's under 2
and
2 inches on that part of the wall, so you're totally fine.
so I will tap in right there.
Uh-huh.
Hello. And then we'll see if my Terminators can charge in there just for the fun
Yeah,
of
and I
it.
think you said that was a 7 as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
That is 7.
that is a 7.
Hello there. I think these two are going to be the only two, though. Now, okay, here's a question I don't get often.
Uh-huh.
When you're trying to get in, does it have to be within the same unit to swing, or just a model in combat?
I'm pretty sure it's within the same unit, but I will check.
Just because that makes a huge difference if I'm able to tag my knight and still swing
Totally understand.
in. So, while I am piling these in, I will...
When a unit makes a melee attack, only models that in that unit that are either within engagement range of an enemy unit or in base-to-base contact with another model from their own unit, that it
Okay.
is itself in base-to-base contact.
That answers that question.
I love the thought of, like, I might not get it. I need all the attacks I can.
You know, I've seen this knight do well. I've also seen this knight whiff horribly.
Yeah.
That said, I want to start with the knight because I think it'll be fun.
Oh, it's the best option, for sure.
What's sad is if you use the fist, you're no longer able to pick up vehicles and throw them once you kill them.
One of the flavorful things that was lost this edition.
Yeah. So, I am in your contagion range, correct?
You are, so you are -1 weapon skill.
Okay. Big sadness. So, why is the chainsword the anti-vehicle? Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm silly. Okay. I can't read data sheets, guys.
Sometimes they're really hard. I get them wrong all the time.
Like, when I'm just looking at big numbers everywhere,
Yeah.
like,
Let me just take the strength 18, the -3, the 8 damage.
So we'll go with 6 attacks, hitting on 2s down to 3s, but I do have sustained hits,
Okay.
because it made a charge move this turn.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s, 6s
Are
explode.
you dark? You can't dark pact.
I
Never
cannot
mind.
dark pact. At AP -3, flat strength 20, flat 8 damage.
Okay. Ouch town.
On 3s.
That's a really great start.
That is 7 hits. Strength 20.
T10.
Oh! 2s?
Yep.
I rolled you 3 1s.
Okay.
Just for your viewing pleasure.
We take those. We take those. So I got 4 saves. These are on 5s.
Is that your... oh no, 2 up armor probably.
2 up armor, AP.
3. Yep.
Yeah, and I have a 5 up invuln also.
Either way.
Okay, we're dead.
Just a small 24 damage.
We don't blow up.
Well, that is something. So I can now activate and consolidate with the Terminators?
You can pile in, and then I believe it's... I'll check the rules on
I
consolidate.
very rarely do this anymore.
Yeah.
This used to be a major thing last edition. More or less, I'm trying to... wait, if I tag you, it doesn't really do anything for me, does it?
It does, actually, if you get me in the pile in. If you pile into a unit, you can fight it, even if you didn't declare it as a charge.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I can't do that. I can tell you that. I'd have to consolidate
What about
into you.
The one in the building.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that whenever I... Well, they haven't piled in. But no, also still out there.
Okay. Yeah, it must end its move closer to the closest enemy model. If it can end a move in base-to-base contact with an enemy model, it must do so. This is piling in. Yeah, so piling is just a move up to 3 inches closer to the closest enemy model.
And when does consolidate happen?
That's what I'm checking next.
Also, who's closer? You are at 5.
Those others looked like they were just over 4.
You were at, yeah. I'm poking it before I get to 5.
But it's also a model-to-model base. Each time a model makes a pile-in move, it must end closer to the closest enemy unit.
Cool. Well, I can still do that technically
Yes.
while going this way because I can move closer to you by going inside the building, per se. And then still ending technically closer. Just start going like so to start trying to get models onto things and places and stuff. Stuff and things. So what's the...
Yeah, so it says, this is where it gets a little dicey. These are some of the questionable rules writings from GW this edition.
Again,
yeah,
awesome.
So for which units make attacks, it says only units within base-to-base or engagement range can make attacks, okay? Which you currently have none of.
Correct, so
right?
I cannot make attacks.
Then Consolidate says, after a unit has finished making all of its attacks, have you technically finished making all of your attacks even though there were 0?
But off that logic, if we went with that logic, any unit has finished its attack, so any unit could consolidate. So I'd say I couldn't.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Does that...
That makes the most sense to me.
In that case, I'm going to... Do you mind if I modify slightly?
Not at all.
Just because since I can't tag you, I probably want to make it... Well, I think either way, Mortarion, if he wants to, can come in and smack me like a ragdoll.
He doesn't hit that hard. No, he really doesn't.
I don't believe you.
He's surprisingly not great. He's a buffing character more than anything.
Well, okay, then we will leave it.
I mean, I'll give you his melee profile. It's either 5 attacks at strength 14 minus 3, 4 damage, or 15 attacks at strength 7 minus 1, 1 damage.
I see.
Those are pretty bad.
It's not great. Okay. That is, I guess, the end of my turn. I score nothing on the secondaries.
Yes! Shit we like to hear.
Stuff I don't particularly like to hear, but...
But you did take me off of my I'm guessing you have 2 OC on that objective?
I have 3 currently.
3. Yes, thank you. And my Plague Burst Crawlers are certainly not going to be 4.
They might be 5.
Oh, they are OC4.
Are they?
They are. Do you want to modify that, your pile in any way to get another?
I don't think I could.
Okay.
I think I was out of my movement to get 3.
Okay, so I'll at least get... Well, what about this guy? You got 2 guys in the building here. Couldn't you just shuffle?
Because he had to move it closer to the
I had to make sure he stayed getting closer to that.
Okay. I got you.
I think I used all my movement. So.
All right. Well, then I will...
Score 2?
Score a hold 1, hold 2 going into my turn. Yep, exactly, for 10 points. I kept engage in all fronts, which means we need to only draw 1 secondary this turn. Let's hope for a good one, chat. Ooh, that's pretty good. Extend battle lines. I like that. Nice and easy.
I think you already have it.
I technically do. I need to get my engage, though. So that means I think this Hellbrute needs to move this way. The Plague Marines are going to move that way.
Ooh. So, yeah, that's valid. You might be... Well, you have 2 units in Deep Strike, right?
I have 3 and a unit in reserves.
Okay, yeah. So you'll be fine to get into all the corners.
I think so. So, yeah, I'm ready to go to my movement phase. Mortarion's going to pick a thing at the beginning of the battle round, which will be... It's either extending my contagion range, which I don't think I need. I know one of them is reroll wound rolls of 1, because that's the one I almost always do, which is what I'm going to do this turn also. And I don't remember what the third one is, to be totally honest.
Shows how much it's used, right?
Yeah, right? You're already going to be in contagion range. I'm going to shoot these and put them in contagion range. Maybe even kill them. I do have a damage 3 weapon. They're already in contagion range. So I don't really need to put the Hellbrutes shooting into anything specifically to put you in contagion range.
Okay, silly question.
Yeah, what's up?
Totally off topic, kind of. The Chaos Lord / Captain.
Uh-huh.
Can he use his once per turn thing on deep striking it on
The free stratagem on
yeah.
rapid ingress? I don't think rapid ingress is a battle
it might
tactic.
not be. That's fair.
I think it might be a strategic ploy.
That would make sense, yeah. Never mind.
But otherwise, yes. All right, we're going to get the Plague Marines out of the vehicle to come do some damage,
That would make sense.
I hope. Probably just going to be a huge letdown.
So it should be up to 2 CP.
I had you going down to 0.
What? I don't think I spent one last turn. During my turn?
No, I don't remember spending one. He spent one to make himself unshootable in my turn.
And then I didn't have to reroll anything.
Mm-mm. And I should be up to 3. Or 2, sorry. Because
Yeah, I
I
was
spent
like-
Cloud of Flies.
Yeah, I was going to say
and-
Cloud of Flies and a reroll
Yep,
for you.
yep, you're right. And then I'm going to see if my Tallyman gets me another right now. He does not, lazy piece of shit. So yeah, I'm at 2, and he's at 2. That sounds
Yeah,
right.
That's what I have up here now. I don't know why I had you down to 0, like at 0.
It's fine, Charlie. I just see who you're rooting for.
It's something about sitting over here, the CP just goes right over your
It's weird, right?
head.
I'm so glad I'm not alone with that.
There are, in fact, people in my face. Which is unfortunate.
All right, how many was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 heavy weapons. 1, 2, 3. I need one more double knife guy. 4 double weapon guys, the sergeant, the melt-a-gun, and the 2 characters. Yep, perfect. You're an extra sergeant.
No, probably did that wrong.
Mortarion will back his ass up into this building. Actually, he's not going to back his ass up in because his wings are too big. He's going to go in head first. Technically, this objective is stickied for me now and is contagion. The Rhino... Nope, I don't think he can swing all the way around the building to touch that objective. No, not on an advance even, but he can get me my engage with an advance of 5. Thank you.
I just realized, because I have not played with Lords in this way for a while, I lost a lot of my abilities whenever I went to only being able to do certain things. Like only being able to use battle tactics.
Yes.
Because normally it's just always for my full rerolls to hit and wound.
And that's not a battle tactic, is it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nor is the Nurgle strat, which is why he was with the Nurgle unit.
Oh, yeah. So it's like CP reroll, I know for sure is a battle tactic.
My armor contempt, which is worthless.
Yep.
Those are my only two. Oh, yeah, my rerolls in that. And then in the core rules, there's not too many either.
Right, it's just CP reroll, and I think that's it, actually.
There's one other that I found. Go to ground.
Go to ground.
When you run Terminators, that one don't matter.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it does.
For cover.
It grants the benefit of cover.
Right. When you play against Tau all the time, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So we're going to deep strike in some Nurglings.
Rude. We'll just trade deployment zones. How's that? Let me have yours, you can have mine.
Man.
I'll take yours, for sure. That's where the deal ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't have the movement to touch the objective, but yeah, you made it.
I did actually have it. I was measuring from the back corner, so I wasn't thinking about the actual body of the rhino. Yeah, exactly.
I see.
Sorry, this guy just needs to scooch out to shoot these Terminators in the building. Okay, I'm ready to chow and shoot you. Because I don't think these other Terminators need to come in on the board quite yet. We can keep them off the board, and as well as these Poxwalkers.
Let's see, is there anything I want to do during my turn? Or during your turn?
No, I understand. Like an Overwatch, you mean? Or a Rapid Ingress?
I'm debating Rapid Ingress,
Yeah.
but I only have 2 CP.
No, it's a worthy thing to think about and look at, because it's one of the most powerful abilities that nobody uses.
Correct. Now, and the thing is, I think if I were to do it, there's not a ton right now that could get back to me where I am and kind of stop me. The difference, though, say I go there, 9 inches from there. So there's a spot, back here's a spot.
You basically got all the room in the world you want over here.
I do. Don't see a reason to go
No,
over there, though.
you would be right.
Yeah, because I know what's going to happen over there. So yeah, we'll go ahead, spend 1 CP, and rapid ingress my Slanesh unit.
Okay.
Sure.
Good catch.
Terminator's down. These guys are just going to deploy.
Interesting. That was the less likely choice, I felt like, going back there.
So over there, I'm going to get shot a lot more, for one thing. And I feel like whatever happens here, I'm going to want to probably secure my front line before I start trying to push backwards into your territory.
That makes sense. You have other things that could do your secondaries next turn.
Correct. At least for now.
Yeah.
So this unit will come in.
I think even if you did pop them in my backfield, they wouldn't be doing homers next turn. You know what I mean? Like, they're way too important of a unit.
And I'm looking around at what my threats are currently, and nothing they could touch next turn is currently something I consider a major threat.
That's fair.
So.
Cool. So you're in?
Yep, I'm in.
All right. We're ready to move on to shooting officially.
We are.
So
I'm outside of 9 here.
I am going to start by declaring this Hellbeast into your bikes. They are over 12 inches away from me.
So that's... You still have more units that could come in, correct?
I have a unit of Terminators still with a Lord and a 10-man unit of Poxwalkers.
Okay. Yeah, we will go ahead and Nurgle that unit. to try and keep them alive for
Okay.
one more turn.
And that's the last CP?
Think so.
Yep, should be. Okay, cool. So that thing has no other targets to shoot at, so it's just null. We'll go to the other Hellbrute, and we will shoot at the unit of Terminators that are right in the middle of the board.
Makes sense.
I've got 2 shots with my autocannons. I'm hitting on 3s.
I have cover anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I will hit once, and it is strength 9, so I'll be wounding on a 3.
2, because I am within your field of contagion.
That's accurate, thank you. I forget about the -1 toughness all the time. So that will wound at -1 AP, which you ignore for cover.
2 up. I'm okay.
Cool, but you're also now doubly in contagion because of the Hellbrute.
Doesn't stack, though.
But if you moved away from my contagion,
still
you
be-
would still be in, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The next thing that we'll shoot is going to be the Plague Burst Crawler that stood still right next to Mortarion in the building. He's going to shoot at the unit of Terminators right
Makes
in front of
sense.
him. I'm going to start with the mortar, and because you don't have anyone injured.
I do not.
Actually, I'll start with the entropy cannons then.
Makes sense.
These will hit on 3s. 1 hit. And then these are strength 10. So 2s. Rerolling 1s from Mortarion. That will wound. AP 3.
Down to 2, so 4 up either way. That is a
Looks
pass.
good. And then the D6 plus 3 number of shots. For 8, you're still blast.
I'm still blast for 2.
Yep. So that's 10 total.
The number of shots on the mortar is still
Just, yeah.
still nutty.
Constant.
They do know how to pump out volume. These are going to be on 2s, actually, because my Lord of Virulence can see that unit of Terminators, which gives me +1 to hit and ignores cover on the mortar. So 2s?
And ignores cover.
Yes.
I don't like that.
We got 2 lethals and everything else hit. And then strength 8 to T4 now, so 2s rerolling 1s from Mortarion. That is going to be all 10 at AP1, ignores cover.
Yeah, I don't like that ignores cover. That suddenly becomes a much...
He's really good with these Plague Bursts.
Ooh,
Oh!
that's 3 dead Terminators.
Okay. Massive.
So we might actually start
Yeah, no, it's 100% the right thing to do.
killing Mortarion out of potential charge range.
Yep.
Because I don't think he can get within 2 inches here anymore.
It would be really tough.
He'd have to go around.
Yep.
But to make that even
okay.
harder, we'll kill him.
The last thing to shoot is the heavy slugger on this guy. It's going to hit on 3s, and then only strength 5 to T4, so 3s, rerolling 1s. That will be everything. This will just be at your base 2 up.
Okay. 3 of them?
Yep.
Well,
See-
really? Really?
Yep.
That's where... Okay.
Yep. Comes back around. Makes sense. I'm going to go with the other Plague Burst next. The
You
Can See Me. See You, yeah, thank you. So, nobody injured again, so we will start with the entropy cannons again. These will be on 3s.
Makes sense.
1 hit and it lethals, so that'll just be to your 4 up invuln.
Huzzah. I will... It's 3 damage, right?
It's D6 plus 1.
So, for now, we'll go ahead and actually use his once per turn reroll.
The free stratagem for a reroll.
Well, I say that. It'll be my turn next. No. We'll take it.
Okay. It will be for 4 damage.
Yeah, there goes another. Let's see, it doesn't matter if you can see me or not, so making Mortarion's charge, that wouldn't make it any harder.
No. I think you'd need to get the guys that are up closest to the wall.
Yeah. So, we'll kill him.
And then
Sure.
the D6 number of shots. Look, only 2. So
You don't really
5,
CP it?
6. No. In this case, I won't.
He's accepting a low roll, guys. I'm afraid. Afraid of what he's planning.
I feel as though I've done enough to the unit is actually what's going on here that, like,
Yeah, kind of whiffing all those
yeah.
hurt a little bit.
Plus, I need to save my 2 CP because I have plans for them in the fight phase with the Plague Marines.
No need. Don't worry about it.
We're going to hit on 2s with this, and no 6s. And then 2s again, re-rolling 1s. 6 of them at your 3-up save.
Yeah, see, that's another bad number for me.
You'll be fine.
One more.
Okay.
I was not fine. You lied to me.
No, that's exactly what I expected to do. I believe that finishes my shooting phase. Because Mortarion no longer has visibility to anything. I guess he has visibility this way, but I don't think he has... Oh, you plowed
I
him.
nurgled them.
Yeah, you nurgled them. So, yeah. That. Oh, no. One more shooting. Excuse me. The Plague Marine unit does have a Melt-A-Gun.
Ah.
And it's going to go into the night.
Makes sense.
It will hit on a 3. Nope. Cool. Good talk.
I like it.
It would actually hit on a 2 even because of the tally man. But
like
we
it
rolled a
less.
1.
That is fair. You did.
I guess I have 2 plasma pistols, the tally man and the leader.
Do you want to overcharge him?
No?
No. You don't like playing with fire?
Cool.
See, there are your ones. You would have been fine.
Yeah. Totally
Would've been
fine.
Fine.
No. We're going to go to charges now.
Okay.
I've got the Plague Marines charging into the Rampager. Oh, one last shooting. One last thing.
Wait, there's more.
The Biologist Putrefier's Flamer.
Ah.
Yep. That's got to go into the Terminators.
Okay.
It's D6.
I wish I rolled like in my D6s.
Man, wouldn't that be something?
I'll check the strength here. But I'm pretty sure at least 4 of them are going to wound. And that one's definitely not. So it's going to be 5.
Okay. What's the AP and damage?
Yep, I'm looking it up. Biologist. Oh, nope, it's not a Biologist Putrefier. It's a... God, what is this guy called? It's not a Noxious Blightbringer. No. It's a... You're going to be fine, except for that 2. Because it's
So
at least AP.
At least AP 2. Ooh, what's the damage?
7, I think. 2 damage. Or strength 7, 2 damage.
Or 2 damage? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
not
He's
damage.
like 7 damage.
7 damage, yeah.
7
I said the wrong thing.
What
That was
the
my
heck
fault
is he
first.
called?
7 damage flamer.
It's not the Blightbringer?
No, the Blightbringer's the Bellboy.
Oh, Putrefier?
No, that's the guy with the injection needle.
The
Like a noxious something.
No, that's the guy that we just said. Noxious
Oh, okay.
Blightbringer is the Bellboy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Is he not in your list?
He is, but I have to actually go look up my list instead of going to.
Oh, you don't have your list built on the Warhammer app?
No.
Well,
God, what is he called? That's so frustrating.
I can't help you anymore.
I was hoping looking at it would help, but it did not.
Nope.
Okay.
Foul Blight Spawn.
There it is.
Mm.
Yep, that's it. His ranged weapon is D6, anti-infantry 2+.
Mm.
So actually that 2 did wound. Minus 2 damage. Strength 7, yeah.
Okay.
It's a gross flamer.
That's a very gross flamer.
You know who else has that flamer? Confirm that.
Yes, I do. Is it anti-infantry 2+?
It is not, but it can get +1 to wound from Magnus.
So we're charging that Rampager.
Makes sense. I need it to live.
Well, an
Well,
11 is certainly going to be a great charge.
Yep. We'll have to stay an inch away from the Terminators.
I will, which means that my charge stops here probably.
Probably.
Right about there.
This doesn't look great for our knight. Our brave knight. Does not look great at all.
No, I think that'd be within an inch. fit. Okay, that's, I think, my only charge. Yep, that's my only charge. I'm going to spend 1 CP, as we talked about, to give myself +1, or sorry, sustained hits 1, and if I'm on an objective which I currently control, which I do, then it's sustained hits 2.
Uh-oh.
And I have +1 to hit from the Tallyman. And I want to spend 1 more stratagem, I think, on Ferric Blight, which each time a model in this unit makes an attack, improve the armor penetration of the attack by 1. If the target of the attack is within contagion range of an infected objective marker, which you are. On a critical wound, it's +2 armor pen.
When do you, I guess, infect the objective? Is it when you control it at start?
No, I don't think it is.
Or is it instant? Because I took that at one point and would have uncontagioned it.
Hold, please.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
If you control objective marker at the end of your command phase, and a Death Guard unit from your army is within range of the objective marker, that objective marker is said to be infected. In addition, while an objective marker is infected... Okay, so it does look like I have to control it in my command phase, which I did not control that one in my command phase.
Not that one.
Ooh, that's tough. We double check that the other stratagem also reads that way. Good catch. Because I have not used this army enough to catch little things like that.
You're all right.
Is it this one? No.
He wanted to make sure that 10 OC was on camera.
Look. I just want my knight to live, guys. It's not going to, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, no, it is worded the same way. While this unit is within range of an infected objective marker you control. I think I'm still going to do it for just sustained hits 1 and the +1 AP. But I'm not going to get the bonuses for being on an infected objective.
So
You're
even
still
the
spending 2? Or
Yeah, I'm still spending 2.
Oh, okay.
so
Because what's your... You don't have an invuln in melee, right?
I
think you just have a 5 up to shooting. That's what most knights have.
Right.
I have no idea.
But you're a
I
base...
never get to play them, but I know that.
You're a base 2 up, though?
Yeah, base 3 up.
Oh, yes, then I'm definitely doing
Against
this.
ranged attacks only. Interesting. That's so weird.
I'm pretty sure your Warhound says the same thing.
Yeah, because both of these attacks are AP2, which would go up to 3. So that would put you on 6s.
Whew. That's not great.
But we're wounding on 5s or... Because you're T12?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're wounding on 5s with the heavy weapons, 6s with the bubotic weapons. But the unit is within 6 of Mortarion, so they'll reroll wound rolls of 1.
This is going to hurt.
The heavy weapons are 3 attacks each. I have 5 of them. So 1, 2...
Ooh, that's a lot of heavy weapons.
3, 4...
Where's 5?
Thanks, I don't roll red dice, though.
Oh. Well, I had 2 green ones in there.
These are going to normally be hitting on 4s, down to 3s with my Tallyman.
Okay.
And sustained hits. And lethal hits.
That was a really good roll.
So 3 lethals and sustained, so those will come back. And then...
Drop 2.
Drop 2, yep.
Ouch. That was not what I needed to see.
But 5s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1.
5. 4. Ouch. Ugh. Okay.
6.
7, 8, 9 total.
9 total, yep. Oh, this is a 5 also.
Okay. So 10.
10. Looks like a 4 at first.
6 ups.
6s. 2 damage each.
I pass 2, so I lose 16 wounds.
Okay. I take that. We've
How
got...
do you not have an invul in combat?
Yeah, knights are weird, dude.
You're supposed to rely on your good save and your high
Sure, yeah, that's what I get on a melee 3-wound knight or 3-up save knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's
so I'm
the-
down to 6 wounds.
Here's the other ones. These will be wounding on 6s now.
Goodbye, knight. You are about to die.
Only 1 lethal sustained. But these are hitting on 2s because they normally hit on 3s. And of course I rolled 4 1s. So the sustained. And then 6s. Rerolling 1s. I see 2 6s, 3 6s. So 4 total.
He's on 6s again.
It is. AP 2 up to 3.
Save 2. I'm at 4.
1 damage each, yep. And then the characters.
Ah, there it is.
They're not good in combat. I'm pretty sure they are basically exactly what you just had. In fact, they're worse. The Foul Blight Spawn is Strength 4, 0 AP 1 damage, and the Tallyman is...
So you also make me fight last, though, correct?
I fight first.
You fight first. Right.
Yeah, Tallyman's the exact same. So they're 8 attacks total. Hitting on 2s. And no lethals on either of these, but still sustained for the unit.
Makes sense.
And then Strength 4, 0 AP, so these are going to be 6s. Rerolling 1s again. Just the 1 1. Nope, 2 more. AP 1 now. And you're
Good on
good.
both.
Okay, and that's the unit.
I'm alive, oddly enough. So, does
Yeah.
your contagion subtract from my ballistic skill, or just grant me a -1 to hit?
No, it subtracts from your weapon skill and ballistic skill
So
specifically.
it would stack with a -1 to hit.
Correct.
Oof, Mr. Knight, you're hitting on 4s.
I like that.
I don't. It makes me scared inside. Let's see, do I get sustained if this model makes a charge move? It did not. It got charged. So, and you are 2 damage each? Or 2 wounds each?
Yes, correct.
Strength 4.
Toughness 5.
T5. Shoot. Oh, we gotta try it anyway. So, we'll have 18 attacks swinging back.
Okay.
Did you want to pile into the Terminators or anything?
No, because I do not want them to fight me.
Oh. You know, I can get hopeful, right?
It's a hard no.
Oh. I tried.
I wanted to kill the knight, and I didn't do it. I could. I mean,
You had
obviously I spent all my CP, but if I had one more, I could have grenaded him, which might have done it.
That's what always takes out Magnus.
I know.
so on 4s.
Whoa!
It's not great at all. Cool. Statistics.
Uh-huh. 5s? You went with the strength 4 one?
No, strength 9.
You went with the strength 9 one, okay.
This is the weakest he gets.
I thought you said you had a strength 4 attack.
No, I'd double you out on 4s.
Oh, I gotcha.
So on 3s. So 5 at AP 3.
Ouch. 6s. No, I assume 2
damage each.
Yep,
Goodbye, the 5 regular weapons I wasn't nearly as afraid of.
correct. Melta and 4 normal weapons.
Yeah.
And we still fight first, so even if you charge me,
Mm-hmm. You do indeed.
yes. So
and I
that,
did not get you nearly low enough to take that objective from you, because you were OC2 on them.
correct. Yeah, plus 4 from the tank in the back.
Makes sense.
So that will get me engaged for being in 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters,
It will.
and extend for holding my home and at least 1 no man's land. I think I hold 2 right now.
Yep.
So that's a nice big 10 points on secondaries. I never do this well on secondaries. I'm being really lucky right now.
Nothing wrong with a bit of luck.
Well, there is when you have a tournament coming up, because I'm using it up. But we take it, we take it. That's going to be Death Guard turn 2 On to Alpha Legion turn 2.
I have no idea what I want to do right now. I'm going to be honest.
How many times do I hear you say that during a game? I
A
think it's like
lot.
every game.
So
Once
I am
that
going to pull
comic
these
comes
guys.
out, he's gonna win.
Wait, you're picking those guys up?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, it's interesting. Okay. I guess it's free. You might as well.
Might as well. And I'll pop them over here.
oh, okay.
Where,
Well, it's still turn 2.
Oh, so I couldn't. You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Yeah.
will not be picking them.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes
I was
sense.
also confused there.
You know, I had an idea in my head and then clearly don't know how to count.
And then we killed it.
Yep.
Well, when you
guys-
brought him in turn 1, I'm sure that it was you were already thinking,
Yeah.
I did it. That must be. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's,
As far
that's
as
right.
primary, you're just picking up the one.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's an attrition game. I haven't killed nearly that much.
You have not, but I'm also don't have a ton to kill back with right now.
I know that
you will
feeling.
swing first and kill that knight for sure. 100% without a doubt. So, bad idea time? Maybe? I don't
You
know.
said that last round.
Yeah, I have a lot of bad ideas. That's how I get myself into weird situations that I have to dig myself out of vigorously. It's
true.
My shovel is worn and very, very abused.
Quick question for you being the longtime Chaos player. Have they not updated the base size on this unit to like the ovals?
I have no idea.
They may not have. They
I-
did for all the base Space Marine units, but
They
they are now
might-
not in the game anymore.
They might have. I haven't bought Chaos Bikes since 7th edition.
That's fair.
So Charles can look real quick
He
for
is.
us.
Yeah, he's already on it. It's
So-
the second one right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that still go there, or is that reroute to Warhammer where they don't tell you the base size?
Oh, but you can look at the picture and see if it's oval bases
okay.
or just Chaos Biker is what it's called.
Give me a 5-inch charge.
Wow, I cannot type under.
No, it's my keyboard. It double clicks like every key.
Okay, I was like, I feel off.
Yeah, so
oval.
yeah, they have gone to the over ones, but
Okay.
it's obviously not a big deal in this case. But yeah, just as a
Well, I think you can still technically, if the models were purchased on that base size, keep playing on that base size according to GW.
yeah, that makes sense. They never want someone to not be able to play with their model.
Correct. Now, if you buy a new model,
Eliminates a lot of the
no,
Space
they
Marine.
gave you things to play
Right?
them
No,
as
they said,
proxy.
oh, just play them as Outriders.
Well, no, I meant like scouts with snipers.
Well,
Oh.
you can still put that in a scout unit. What do you mean? You just have to have 5 scout units now.
You just gotta go buy new scouts.
So, movement.
You can't run.
We're
5
going to
scouts.
advance the cultist here
Yeah, they're battle
for
line.
4. So going 10.
No.
They're not. Only intercessors, specifically the ones without jump packs.
Assault intercessors? Just like non-jump pack assault intercessors? Are they?
Battle line. But once you put a jump pack on them, no longer battle line.
Okay.
I'm going to take
Heavy
this objective
intercessors?
from you.
Yeah, I believe those are battle line.
Okay. Okay. But scouts aren't battle line.
Correct.
You know,
I guess they were
owe
elite in the last
you-
codex.
Correct.
That's so dumb.
I owe you a battle shock test on my Chaos Knight,
What?
Tactical Marines are.
Yeah.
which I pass.
I think you also owe me one here, being at 5 out of
I
11.
do, which I pass.
You're good.
Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. So my knight's falling back
Oh. Interesting.
because it will die in combat if it does not.
I'm really tempted to overwatch it with that unit's flamer when it finishes moving.
Or when it's when
Yeah.
it finishes. I will get. Oh no, you'll probably ignore my
Yeah,
cover.
it does.
You will probably ignore my cover.
It's only strength 7, but 2 damage. If I get 2 through your save,
Yeah. It's up to you.
ooh. I'm Charlie. I'm only sitting at 1 CP.
Yep.
I can't. Can't do it.
How many wounds is a Nurgling unit?
They're 4 each at toughness 2.
With an invul.
Maybe 3. I know they're strength 2. There are 6 up invul.
Ah, right. Well, I don't really care too much about them. I have 1 CP right now.
Toughness
That's
3.
not great.
behind enemy lines when it's fixed, is it 3, 4, 4, 5? Well, it can't be 5. That'd be too many for 5 turns.
Is right. No, where did it go? I had it on one of these pages. I think I closed it over here.
Is that my only comment?
There it is.
It is.
There you go.
You move up to where you should be. Right. Yep. So right there. Cool. Terminators are walking forward.
Oh, so it's just 3, 4.
They should have a
Yes, I believe so.
4-inch charge. 4 or 5, a small charge. Actually, or this I probably could have moved my bikers, but that's okay. I didn't think my turn through all the way. Learning for next time.
They could bomb range.
They can. Can I fit a base there? I don't think so. Can I fit a base here?
Here, you want my 9-inch measure?
I should be able to. It's more of whether or not I can fit a Terminator base there. Right there it looks like. Right there?
Mm-hmm, I think so.
And what's the range on the sorcerer's ability? First time ever using Chaos
Probably
Sorcerer.
18.
Then 12, so that does not help me. Well, at least not against them. Okay, so, right, because everything else moved. Yep, a few units that could. Now we'll start bringing in Terminators and other fun things. Let's see. Actually, I know what I'm going to try and do to them, so it should be fine.
It's sticky, right?
Yes. Yep, that is why that dice is there.
Okay. Do you still have a unit in Deep Strike?
I do not.
No, I do.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know.
All right.
That's why I said I could have probably moved my Outriders back there, but I didn't.
Oh, I get you.
Yep, I didn't think to. So that's on me. That is me not being able to do that.
I guess you could just Deep Strike your Lone Lord.
Back there I could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To screen it.
Yeah, I could.
You only need 2 units to max out your.
Yeah. Problem is, then he'd kind of be stuck back here.
True.
So. I haven't placed the Lord yet. He is Mark of Slanesh, so sure, we'll place him right like that.
Yep. Out of line of sight, but on the objective.
Yep.
Yep. Understood. Understood.
Yeah, because he can do some fun shenanigans, so we'll do that for now. They will do my teleport homers.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Get you 4 points.
And that'll be it, I believe, for that. So shooting. We'll start with this unit shooting into them. Actually, Sorcerer is going to pick your Hellbrute for -1 or -1 to its saves. Ooh, you might not be within 12 of the psychers. Nope, you're outside. Never mind, we're not going to do that on anything.
You are not currently in my contagion range here. All right, yeah, it did just reconnect. Sorry about that, chat. Looks like we had a little problem. I can't guarantee it'll be smooth from now on because we have been having internet issues, but we're gonna keep it rolling. How far back was that? Yeah, it's fine. We'll just
It was pretty much the whole time you were sitting there debating on it.
Oh, great.
It was when he was checking the range from here to the dude over there.
So,
So they didn't miss anything. They missed you sitting there for a while debating on it.
So
fantastic.
And some of the best rolling I think I've ever done on stream. They didn't miss that. So
technically not.
It
on
was
stream.
5.5.
yeah, 5 and yeah. But
Yeah.
I killed 5 from the night, so 1 character will take a wound.
Right. That's exactly correct. And it will be the tally man.
So now I have a different debate in my brain. Of do I just want to instead turn all of my weapons to murder murder nerdlings?
Yeah, so like this is where I'm like, what just happened? Because like that unit didn't kill the knight, and they're just dead now.
Yeah.
What did they do? They literally did me nothing.
Like the same thing against the Necrons. The Nightbringer just gone.
Exactly.
So I will say if you had gotten that 2 for more or less if that objective had been contagioned,
Right.
your whole plan would have worked.
Right, and knowing how that functions now rather than what I thought it was, I can plan around like this has to be controlled in my command phase. Like I have that thinking now, I get that, but it's like ugh, they still would just be dead. Like that doesn't change the fact that they would still just. I guess
No,
the
'cause
knight
the knight
wouldn't have
would
sprung
have
back
wiped
half of them. All right, go. Yeah, this is why I need to practice.
Okay.
I still don't think I've won a game with Death Guard this edition, but I love them so much.
You gotta remember they're just Space Marines for durability.
Yeah.
No, they're one more toughness across the board.
It doesn't matter in this edition, not in shooting anyway.
They're one more toughness.
And everyone's strength went up 1.
Not in melee.
We're one more toughness.
They're sturdier in melee.
Because they can't be shot by more.
And I can make you worse in terms of your damage output by making you -1 weapon skill. It just sucks that like everything I feel like I play against. Oh, we just have full rerolls.
In the addition of no reroll.
You're like,
Yeah.
why? Well.
It's fine. It's fine. I love Death Guard so much. Like
Will this be your first event with them?
second technically. I played one event in 9th edition with them, also an RTT, just a single day,
Oh, okay.
because they're not painted. I can't play a GT with them.
Oh, that's.
Okay, so this unit is gonna fire everything
Oh wait,
here.
I played against you. What am I talking about?
Oh, I played them at 2 events because I forgot about the one in Lawrence.
Yeah.
I don't count shit in Lawrence.
Okay, that's fair.
That's just for funsies and
So-
a headache.
They will do, I think, lethal on their guns.
Okay.
So they will dark pack. They will fail. Awesome. I will deal 1 wound to myself. So
I mean, you've gotten pretty far into the game for that to be your first fail on a dark pack.
I haven't had that many units I've rolled them on, in fairness.
Well, I guess that's true. Yeah.
I think that's only like my 3rd one.
I am used to a
Or
lot
4th
more MSU from CSM.
Yeah,
Like ghost kills
I'm
kill
bad at
itself.
that from last edition. So I have only 1 guy with a combi weapon in that unit.
Great.
The rest are bolters. So the 1 guy will hit once.
Who are you shooting?
Once that unit, that same unit. The
Well,
ca-
it's 2
Oh, it's
units
2
now.
units
'cause
now.
They're separate characters.
We'll do the wounded one.
Okay.
Tally man.
Sure. Yeah. 1 mortal.
Oh, well, okay. He's not a 1.
And then Reaper autocannon next. Rerolling. Are they? They're both now -1 to hit though.
Oh, what?
Because you had a
From the
-1 to hit
strategy.
on it. The cloud of flies.
Yeah, I guess that's a persisting effect that would carry
'Cause-
over.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're both still -1 to hit.
Cool. So 1 lethal there, 2 hits.
Interesting. That's never come up.
Total
for me.
of 2 wounds at AP 1.
Okay. 4s. He likes it.
Cool. Now I just have a bunch of bolter fire. Why are you making me roll this?
Okay, hold on.
It's not that much.
He's dead.
No, it's not.
Look, he's so dead.
No, these are just regular bolters. I think he'll live.
No, okay, but
He has
if,
1 wound left.
if you do at least 5 wounds, I'm just gonna pick him up.
Okay. Well, these will all miss. That is 1 lethal. These will still all miss. 1 more lethal, so that's 2. I wound on 5s. I got 3 in total.
Okay, well, 3 might actually be enough for him to live.
See? 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 What are you on about? What are you on about?
All right.
Now he's gonna get shot.
Now I'm just gonna die. Let's see. So final thing will be those Terminators in the corner firing into that unit.
Yep.
They will also Dark Pact.
Don't like this.
I will fail it again.
Yeah.
Taking 2. So 1 guy is down to 1.
Couldn't even kill yourself though.
No, not yet. Give it time. All right? All right.
We got nothing but time.
I don't have that big of an army to just go offing
That's
myself.
the whole. That's grandfather's gift is that he gives you nothing but time.
Well, these ones are Zinj, so
No,
they're
but
kind of
I have nothing but time.
fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, because Nurgle makes you like not afraid to die, because you're already like dead.
So on 3s, re-rolling. I'll set the 6s to the side because they are sustained. Those will still miss. 4 sustained. 3, 4.
Yep.
Toss those back in, and on 4s. Maybe.
So 1 kills a guy,
Oh my goodness.
That.
and then every 3 kills the next. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're dead.
Why don't I bring Terminators more?
Well, because there's not a lot of infantry in the meta, to be totally honest.
That's fair.
There is a lot of vehicles, and they do not do well into what is effectively the rest of my army.
That is true. They are not great.
But yes, they killed the
Char-
shit out of those Terminators.
Charge. Vengeance is coming. I know vengeance from you is coming. So, 5-man Terminator unit is gonna multi-charge both of your characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, standing on the objective.
Yep.
Sounds right. Cowards
want
don't
to-
want a piece of Mortarian.
No, God no. They're getting that next turn, okay?
Cowards.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You just move my dice. You can put it up on the building.
I don't think. I just think I'll keep it like that. Make sure I don't accidentally get close enough to Morty for you to.
Heroic
Revere.
intervention.
Yeah.
No, I have 0 CP.
Oh, that was my CP I was looking at. I'm smart at this.
Heroic 2 CP anyway.
It is.
These guys are going to charge the Rhino. Try and save my knight. They need a something. I don't think a 6 does it.
I don't either.
Nope, a 6 does not. That I probably care about more, though, than the charge over there, honestly.
Well, you control the objective. So,
Yeah, but
if the knight lives.
well, from what, nothing's gonna.
Yeah.
What's over there to kill it?
you have mortars that
Entropy
can
cannons?
shoot. Entropy cannons.
Yes.
Or you can tank shock it with the Rhino, which is kind of what I'm more afraid
I
of.
did that to Votan Terminator.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I guess if I
I'll-
wanted to spend my CP that way.
I'll spend my CP to reroll. The
A 9 will do it.
Okay.
Now you can't go through your own model in
I
a charge,
cannot,
but you
but I-
have plenty to get those guys there.
You can move through, you can't end on.
I don't believe you can, but I'll look it up.
You can move through friendly units in movement.
In movement, that is correct, but this is not in the movement phase.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Let's learn some more things. Well, either way, those can get there without me doing that. And then they're here. here. And these two will just be lagging horribly behind. Where's my wounded man? You were him. Okay.
Yeah, so this is where the argument comes in. This is so interesting. Again, you gotta love their like
GWs.
Yeah, their rules writing just leaves so much open to interpretation. So this rule falls under the rules for the movement phase.
Then no.
So it only applies
Simple
in the
as that.
movement phase.
Yep.
Right? But it says each time you move a unit.
In the movement phase.
Right, but like if you just read the rule without like realizing you're in that, because look where it says movement phase, right? It's like all the way at the top. Then you go down to read the actual like rules set. I don't know. It could be very confusing how you're like, well, it says each time I move it, I'm moving it. That would be considered each time. But yeah.
No, you're charging.
Well.
And then a 9-inch long bomb into your Hellbrute, because.
Yeah. I'd rather you didn't. I really would have.
I'm sorry. Do you want to see how many Terminators Morty can kill before he gets struck down into death?
Landon, I feel like every time we play, you do this to me, where you
don't
throw your hands up in the air and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then you just make rolls that force my gameplay, and it's like, what am I doing? I love it. This is why I love having you on the stream every time, buddy.
I mean, it's amazing because he acts like he has so much confusion on this shit he does, just breaks your brain more. Like,
So, I very much do actually partly play this game off the sole logic of my opponent can't know what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing.
You're
He
right.
chose the perfect arm.
So if I'm walking around going like, I think this might work,
Right.
and my opponent's like, oh, he did mess that up. Wait, why is he doing that now?
You literally just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks.
Spaghetti when it's done.
Yeah, debatable.
Okay.
That's how Mom says it. That's the noodles are done.
No,
Go
no.
and see if it sticks in the
I know.
Only like the spaghetti noodles though. You can't do it with like
Like a
linguine.
rigatoni or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work.
Angel hair is the best at that.
Fair, fair.
I actually don't like angel hair. To be totally
Really?
honest. Yeah, no, not a fan. Too small.
My wife prefers it over regular spaghetti or linguine noodles.
You know what's great though? Rice. When you want to eat a million of something.
Rice? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You can't do that with pasta.
You cannot. So
I mean,
we where do you want me to start? I don't know.
it's your turn. No.
I don't know.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I get to start because my guy fight. Oh wait, I think it's only when I'm leading a unit.
Psych.
Okay.
Because it's about 50-50 whether or not rules require that, and it's
Yeah.
really weird.
It's so dumb.
It's always the important ones.
Well, you're just leading a
Like Vanguard Shaman gets a 5-up feel no pain if he's leading a unit.
Hey.
You know when you can't take damage on a character while
Doesn't
they're
he
leading
give
a
the
unit?
whole unit a 5-up
So
feel no
useful.
pain? Doesn't he give his unit a 5-up feel no pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he can't fix himself.
I mean, that's
But
better.
but if the unit dies, he can still 5-up feel no pain himself. The combat's still ongoing.
Right.
Yeah, we'll start in the middle. I'll have 3 Terminators swing into the wounded one, and then my Lord and the other Terminator swing into
The foul blight spawn.
the, I
Got
don't
it.
know the names. The Grenady Boy and the
He
Flaming
didn't
Boy.
either. So
He's
you're
not the
safe.
grenade boy. He's the He's the tally man. He's the scribe.
Oh, are those
He's
not
farm.
grenades on his back? Nope, that's something else. Okay.
Yeah, he's over here.
So,
That's,
2.
I like grenade boy a lot. This guy.
So we will Dark Pact him. And fail.
Again.
3
this-
in a row.
Just not this turn, man.
3 full
You can
Terminators.
kill
are
yourself.
Dead. He will get to swing. But
Oh yes, yeah, because it happens at the end.
Correct. But yeah, one is just very dead. We'll kill off you, which is problematic because now I no longer control that objective.
Oh.
Until you kill.
And no, because the blight.
The
the one thingy doobie.
Mm-hmm. Plague Burst
Oh,
Crawler.
Plague Burst.
That
Yeah.
is so it'll be contested, but I won't control it.
It's accurate.
I mean, it's still
So-
touchdown point.
On 4s, because I'm -1,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will do sustained.
All right.
It will be on 6s. So 4s, re-rolling, 6s are sustained, 1, 6. Look at all those 1s and 2s. This is why I need re-rolls. Look at those. 2 sustained,
Mm-hmm.
and on 4s.
Your strength is
5.
Yep. That's
Or do you
right then.
subtract 1 from my strength?
Nope.
Nope.
Toughness.
Just my toughness. Okay. 5 of them at AP 2.
Okay, and this was into the
1 wound guy.
1 wound guy. Right. So 5. No, look, he's dead.
You rolled a pink dice. We don't know if he's dead.
I think you can tell from the other 3 that failed.
4. Oh no, there's a 5 in there.
The Lord?
Youch.
That's 4 more at AP 2, 2 damage on these.
5s. No, he's dead.
Morty's gonna have so much fun this next turn.
Dude, he can only do so much. I can't kill 2 units of Terminators. I told you he only has 5 attacks.
Does he not have a sweep profile?
It's 1 damage, 1 AP.
1 AP, 1 damage.
Why?
Go ahead and ask GW. I didn't write his rules.
Yeah.
Hey, Magnus' sweep profile is 1 damage.
Is it?
Yeah. You're probably thinking of Nightbringer. He's got a 2 damage sweep profile.
No, I thought Magnus just killed everything he touched in combat, honestly, so. Wait, he was already engaged, so he's just gonna go there.
Another thing about the Nightbringer, they gave it a 5 Feel No Pain, and his strike profile, instead of D6 damage, is D6 plus 2.
Oh, those two can't
Seems
get
great.
So now he's more effective against big things.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because they don't hate the rest of the fan base? I don't know. I don't know how to answer questions. for
Nightbringer
him.
seems really good.
Point for point, he's probably the best.
Aranos
The best character.
9.
Yes, that's accurate.
Okay, so
10 wounds,
I'll
T9.
do lethal on them. They don't fail. Again. Power fists on 4s. 3s? 4s?
Power Fist should be 3s.
Okay.
3's -1 because you're in contagion.
So
range.
4s.
Oh yeah, contagion range, so 4s.
It's like it was 4s or 5s, and I wasn't sure which.
Yeah.
So 2 lethals, 4 hits on 5s.
Mhm.
No others. So 2 at AP2.
5s. Nope, takes them both down to 6.
1 chain fist. This one hits on 4s, I believe.
Yes, Chain Fist does hit on 4s. So down to 5s.
Yep. So 2 lethals. 2 more at AP2.
Yeah, that's true because it's not Dev or anti-vehicle. He's fine.
Yes. 5 attacks that have twin linked.
They should have made the Chain
No.
Fist an extra AP.
Actually, they're not twin linked. Okay, so this many just regular bleh attacks.
Mm-hmm.
On 5s, 6s are lethal. Hello, lethals. Or on 4s.
Yeah, strength. They're hitting on 3s up to 4s.
Yep. I should have probably. Oh well. And on 6s. Or 5s? Strength 5?
Strength 5 T9, 5s.
So a total of 9.
9.
AP2, 1 damage.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
He has 6 wounds. Oh, that is math, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But I might get better than math.
Math is a very.
No, he's dead. I didn't make a single one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see any
I
5s.
was gonna say math is finicky, but
You explode?
oh, you could. I got it.
No.
All right. my attacks into a Hellbrute?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening anymore. You were wounded at 1. Sure, do stuff and things. 2, the sorcerer and 1 other can't swing. None are dead though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not right. I miscounted. There we go.
I am 9 wounds, toughness 8.
T8. We'll still do lethals probably. So they'll Dark Pact. They'll succeed. We'll do lethals on 6s, so hitting on 4s, because I am -1 to hit, because contagion range.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling out these 6s, because they were lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling out that corner, moving that 5, and sweeping up this whole corner.
Yep.
One more lethal.
When you reroll, you can reroll it all if you want to fish.
Yeah. Could. Might be smart, but on 5s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
I feel like in a situation where you want to select lethal, I feel like you should fish for any 6s on that. Like in a situation specifically for you choosing lethal.
Maybe. I don't know how that math works.
AP.
AP2. 1 damage.
I gotta check if he starts at a 2 or 3.
I think he's a 2-up.
Oh, wait. Death Guard Hellbrute.
Either way, you pass 6 on 5-ups alone, so he's live.
He is a 2-up.
So you passed 8 of them.
Yep, toughness 9, 8 wounds, so I take 5.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a 5.
Oh, you take
The
4.
shadow's tough to see.
I apologize. I was not trying to cheat you.
No, you're fine. I take 4. Surprisingly, I'm at
Yeah.
4.
See?
But it gives you more chances to roll like 6s. I mean, maybe.
Is that all your fights?
Yeah.
So my Hellbrute gets to fight back?
Yep, he gets to punt Terminators.
He has the Hellbrute Fist, which is 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s. He hits all the times.
2s.
And yeah, strength 12, so 2s. And I'm outside of Mortarian's reroll 1's range, so that's 4 at AP3, or excuse me, AP2, 3 damage.
4 ups either way. How much damage?
Well, it doesn't
Oh.
matter. It would have been just death. Just crunch. But no. But no. Armor held up. I mean, it has been through what, 10,000 years?
Ish.
Ish, give or take.
Time moves differently in the warp. I think it's like 3,000 for
That's
on
true.
average.
I remember them talking about that. Yeah, that's, only been 3,000 years. Only.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the turn is right.
That is turn.
Okay.
I will score 8 on my secondaries.
Right. Yep. Charlie, what are we looking at for score after this turn?
23-35.
Wait, I scored 7?
Oh, 8. I thought you were only gonna get 1 behind enemy line earlier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry,
My eyes are just too hard to see from back there.
I completely spaced
So
on that
Death
one.
Guard is definitely in
Yeah.
the lead.
Okay. Yeah, but my primary is pretty rough this turn.
You'll get,
I get 1.
which one?
This one.
What's the OC on your hell?
I'll choose to have this
Oh.
guy be
Oh.
holding this one
Yeah,
because
that
he
makes
can't
sense.
hold that one.
Yep, nope,
Okay.
that makes sense. I forgot you choose now.
Yeah. Well, if they're on both.
Is that per unit or per model?
If it's a 1 model holding 2, you have to choose which one.
Okay.
Mhm.
But if you have like a unit of like 10 Marines holding 2, you still hold both.
It would, yeah, and it would just be whichever Marines are touching that objective. Because it's
Okay.
one model touching 2 objectives, you have to choose.
Okay.
So, just 5 for my primary, and I will only contagion the one. I know, I saw.
It keeps trying to climb back up and then drops back down.
I'm just going to take my time thinking while it goes out. Maybe I'll hit the bong.
Looks like we're climbing a little bit.
I'm gonna mute my thingy real quick. Am I dead? I am dead to the world. Yay!
You sure are.
Being dead to the world.
How do you think I'm doing, Charles?
What you mean? Oh, game wise?
Yeah, am I doing all right?
I don't know what else you could do.
True.
You're throwing what you need to where it needs to be. And, it's just not pulling through. It's a lot of commitment to cultists.
They need to die. It's area denial. It's 5 points.
Yeah.
And then these guys can go take the objective next turn. Anti-infantry 2+ flamers. Like, where else am I going to use those?
You said take the objective. You got a plague burst on there.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, these aren't out of position because they can come this way towards objectives. Here, flip it to this because you got the back of your head showing lovely.
Yeah.
Not that we're on, but, you know, when it comes back.
Oh, yeah, that's bumming. I don't know, it just feels like out of play. They could probably kill the cultists with their shooting.
Yeah, I think they will. Isn't that a good thing?
I mean, at that point, when you want to put yourself within 9-inch charge of another something else as well, that way you're not just.
But like what? Like where do I have something that I can flame them and charge? Like the only possible, it's only 12 inches on flamers, so it's like I can't be 9 inches away from this guy, and within 12 to flame. I can't get over into charge to them and flame the cultist still.
Could you go like on this side and be within 9 and flame?
Well, the cultist would probably be screening at that point. You'd be putting them in the building.
Yeah, I'd have to be putting them in this building, and then I wouldn't be able to flame the cultists.
You could if you landed them on the 2nd floor to look out.
Yeah, but then my charge.
Not if the rest of your guys are on the bottom floor within 9. The only one who needs to see is the flamer, right?
No, they're all flamers.
Oh, all 4?
Put one on the
Well,
ground.
the main unit has 4
then
flamers
put the character
that are
on the
entered.
floor within 9.
I guess. Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does if I can do that. I don't know that I can because 9 inches from your guy is here, which means I only have half of the building, and then 9 inches from your cultist is all the way back here, which means I can't be standing
Can't be
on the second floor.
I was just trying to think of ways to best get them.
No, you totally could. You could at least fit 1 or 2, and then third one up there.
So here,
One guy on the bottom floor.
Let's measure your furthest guy.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Welcome back.
You guys didn't miss anything. I took a long time trying to debate where some Terminators came in.
Welcome back to Dice Down Studios.
You've heard me do that enough, huh?
Getting there. You picked a good mat, though. Your guys blend in really well.
Of course. I just thought I hadn't used this one in forever, so I flipped it.
Yeah, see, they're like camouflaged in there.
Can you come in off my board edge?
Yep.
Turn 3.
Yeah, there's no board edge restriction
Right,
anymore. It's
right,
just deployment zone turn
right.
2.
Always forget that.
Your boy's stuck in 9th edition.
Yeah.
But you screened me off the objective, which was what you said you were doing. So
Yeah, but if you charge me, I don't think I can cut through enough for it to...
I don't think they won't kill you for sure.
No, but
and-
they'll deny it to me next turn.
You're only OC 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Got to make a 9-inch charge.
I'm trying.
No, I know. There's some stretches that need to happen, but we're playing the game, baby. I'm gonna try and get 1, 2 no prisoners. I hope.
Yep.
And
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 if I have a ridiculously good shooting phase with this tank or with both
Or
tanks.
4.
Well, 4 doesn't do anything, so
Eh,
if I can get 3, that'd
It
be
gets him
amazing.
off the table.
it gets me off
Shit,
the
you
table.
right.
Big enough 9 explosion.
That would,
Alright.
that would drop me down to 3 viable units on the board. If you kill 4.
All right. Nurglings are just gonna keep hanging out because I'm really hoping to get that investigate signal.
The one time you want
Of course.
it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna no overwatches or rapid ingresses. Okay.
I'm out of units.
All right.
Rapiding. My whole army is on the field.
And now mine is as well. So I'm gonna start with the Death Shroud going into the Cultists.
Okay.
I have 4 D6 flamers going in.
I'm not seeing our soundbar move.
Scroll down. He's on backtracking is what he's looking at. Did you
okay.
unmute yourself?
Yeah, I thought so. I think so. There it is. Yeah. Okay. I just always use the bar to tell.
I don't know if you saw my next D6 sets of rolls.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Casual
Nice.
21.
Is that from the flamers?
Yeah.
They all 4 have flamers?
Well, the leader has 2. The sergeant in the unit has 2.
Okay.
For some reason, that's how they set up the unit.
Sure.
But the character has none.
But right, the character has none. Correct.
Goodbye, my cultist. You will be missed.
18.
Appreciated.
Use your strength 3.
Anti-infantry 2+, I think.
Oh, they added that in?
It's either 2+ or 4+.
I'm also in the contagion aura, so I'm -1 to toughness.
Oh, yep.
So it's going to be 3s minimum. Or maximum?
Death
I
Shroud.
don't know.
Ranged weapons. Yeah, strength 3, 0 AP, anti-infantry 4+.
Okay, so you're wounding
You still wound on 3s.
Yep. You're right.
Goodbye, cultist.
That was 1.
10, 15.
Yes, 15.
Oh. 6s. I am dead.
Woo!
That's 1.
And area.
And it gets me area denial.
It does indeed. Whee! Goodbye, cultist.
Okay. I don't think
You are
Mortarion is in
very
range to these bikes, even though he does have visibility. I think both of his guns are only 18 inches. Yes, they are. So they're both out. I will go with the Plague Burst Crawler that
No,
can
though.
see next. Yes, what's up?
Pretty sure.
18 inches, though. If I'm not in range here, I'm definitely not in range there.
Barely. Well, you said it doesn't matter when measuring range, right?
It has to be base to base. Yep.
Just
Yep.
not even half an inch out.
So, he can't shoot anything. I'm going to go with the Plague Lugger there,
I like it.
and I'm going to put the mortar into the Terminators.
Which one?
The unit right in front of him on the objective.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, all right, we can do this. Here's the Slugger first.
I like it. I love the sluggers.
Yeah, so everything hits because it's hitting on
Look
3s.
at it. Beautiful.
And then it's strength 5, so 6s. And yep. Look, I got one.
You did.
It's AP1. You get cover.
I pass it.
Okay. All right. That's to be expected. Entropy cannons.
Yep.
3s. Okay. All right. We got 1. Strength 10. So I need 5s.
5s.
Huh. Nope.
You didn't put your mortar there.
Nope.
You've got another one.
I do. Yeah, that is why I decided to risk this first one. But this one has the visibility to it, so the other one's going to be on 4s, whereas this one's on 3s.
What weapon does your Hellbrute have also?
An autocannon.
That is also in range.
It is. You're right. I should have shot that first, because then you'd be in contagion range. But it wouldn't have mattered for the wounding, because it'd only take you from toughness 12 to 11.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay. That makes me feel a bit little-ish better.
Here's the mortar into the Terminator.
Yep, hit me. There it is. Look at that.
I did it again.
Keeps doing it. Can I take you to a casino? Does that work?
I don't like gambling, but you can take me. I'll eat food. They have really good food courts, right?
Can I just have you roll my dice?
If it's your money, yes. Works for me.
Because you roll much better dice than I do on individual dice rolls.
This is 3s. That's a lethal.
It is lethal.
And 5s. Oh.
5s.
5s. This is the mortar.
This is
Oh, this is
into the
mortar.
Terminators,
It's
twos.
twos. Fantastic. So much happier. See, this is why I did it into the Terminators, not the Rampager, because I get
So
5 into them.
Yeah. AP1.
AP1. And I can see...
Everything.
Yeah.
Another one dies.
And 1's wounded? Because there were 3 fails there?
AP1.
Oh, AP1. Yeah.
AP1.
Go to a 3.
I'm so used to 2-ups, or to AP2 on that.
Bink. Yes. Sure. This poor Terminator dies.
Okay. Well, geez, Lou. I'm going to put this assault cannon, or not assault cannon, auto cannon, from that Terminator.
Hellbrute.
Can't get anything right. This Hellbrute into, because I want to put it into your Terminators, because it's 3 damage. I'm going to put it into the Terminators on the point.
Okay.
4s, because I'm shooting out of combat. Great talk. Over here, into these bikes, same thing. 3s. Okay, 1. And then strength 9 into T4, so 2s. That'll wound. AP1. That's 3 damage.
Hey, now.
Bink.
I thought you would have known better than to trust that cat.
She keeps attacking me since I got here. It just bit me right there. So it's like...
It's pretty par for the course. I've got the other, this guy, Plague Burst. He's got to put his mortar into the Rampager. It's got to happen. And he doesn't have line of sight on anything else. That's not true. He has line of sight.
People in combat.
Yeah.
So. No, because the -1 damage, having damage modifies your shots.
Correct.
You
and
could try and snipe my character out.
No. I need to kill this Rampager.
Okay.
If it gets another turn of playing.
Look, I did it again.
He keeps getting away with it.
Just start pointing at things like, I'm going to shoot these as though they're the mortar. All 6s.
Tiny mortars.
This is a mortar, wink.
Tiny mortar.
They're bolter mortars.
Right. Gosh, we're hitting on 4s, though, because I can't see you.
All right.
No, because
Oh,
there,
because
right?
Morty ignores it. God, Morty's so good. I love Morty so much. And then
5s.
5s rerolling 1s.
Rolling
He
one.
is near Morty. So that is going to be
5 total.
Yes, correct. But you get no AP.
3 ups.
That's right. No, you're
Dead.
Yeah.
So dead. Completely dead.
Boosh.
So dead.
Oh, I
gaboosh.
saw it.
No gaboosh. But yeah, there goes Senior Knight. I tried so hard to keep him alive. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. But I had to try.
Yeah, always, of course. You made me try and shoot him for 3 turns. Yeah, and charged a whole unit into him and didn't kill him.
Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Terrible, terrible.
You ever heard of a distraction card?
He's cheaper than my Terminator unit.
Distraction Rampager.
He's cheaper than my Terminator unit.
And you can't take 4 Terminator units because you don't have the option.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Not everyone's Dark Angels.
Nope. It's true. You fucking nerd. We've got 2 charges.
Mm.
I'm going to charge this Hellbrood into some bikes.
That makes sense. I'm gonna run away.
You don't get to do that.
I don't. It's very sad.
And then I'm going to charge these Poxwalkers into your Lord. Your Lord!
Come on in.
Blam!
No.
That's a 3.
Got one FCP.
I do.
I don't know if this is where he wants to use it, though.
Well, I kind of do like the idea of putting you on a 5 primary.
Yeah, I would be at a 5.
If you don't kill my Hellbrute and pile on to
Which
that
I
objective.
more likely than not will.
Yeah, probably.
He'll be able to get the character in this time.
The character has a bonk stick. It's not a good bonk stick. It's just a bonk.
It's still
But it's not like keeping the CP helps keep my Hellbrute alive, so that doesn't really factor into this thinking.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't think I need 2 CP for your turn. Fuck it. We're doing it.
We ball.
No.
No.
Why
We
can't I
tried
roll?
to ball.
I mean, I'm shooting a mortar. No, see, it doesn't work, Charlie. I'm telling you.
okay.
It's only when you really, really are shooting the mortar.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay, well, I will fight here, and then you will get to fight there. And if I don't die, I'll get to fight there.
True. You. That is in fact how this logic works.
Okay, great. Here's 5
Great.
attacks into your bikes on 3s. Oh, he does a thing when he charges. Hold on.
What kind of a thing when he charges?
Oh, the CP would have been better spent on a tank shock.
No.
I was gonna say you could tank shock my Terminators.
Each time this unit ends a charge move, select an enemy unit within engagement range, roll a d6 on a 2+. They take d3 mortal wounds. You will take 2 mortal wounds.
One will be down to 1.
And then
Which probably will not matter when you just pick him up off of the table.
we are wounding on 2s.
4.
4 at AP 2.
They are dead.
Neat. 3 damage each, yeah.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't spend a CP to try and save them. As fun as it would be. Well, that would just keep me 2 units in your backfield.
Right,
Where I currently
right.
don't have any.
We have 1.
Too many. You're right, I have some, just not many.
All right.
So
So now you get to go here?
Yep. Shuffle,
Right.
shuffle, shuffle,
Yep, as long as you're getting closer, remember.
shuffle. Yep. Who was it? 1. Tiny dice do not like to do tiny dice things.
Because, like, it's an interesting argument that I would never actually make at a tournament because you would totally be viewed as that guy. But, like,
A rotation perfectly around
Right,
if you're already in
that's-
base-to-base contact is not getting closer.
yes.
That is fair, actually. So technically, no, that wouldn't be that guy. That's just correct.
It is, but, like, oh, it's kind of...
Unless you
nobody
rotate,
plays to
like,
that
into a
detail.
corner
right,
of a
you'd have to
base.
go from, like, the back of the base
Base.
to between 2 bases.
Yeah, or
Yes.
slightly 1 millimeter in that dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to play to that extent of bullshittery.
So we're just gonna start with 40 attacks.
Ugh.
Well, Dark Pact.
Fail.
Nope, did not fail. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We'll go.
I can only
lethals.
hope for so much.
You can. And you did get your secondaries.
I did. Did.
Lethal or sustain on Dark Pact?
Lethal.
Okay.
Which means all these 6s are gonna do punchy things. And all these 1s, 2s, and 3s are going to miss.
Okay.
Because you have done bad things to my health. And given me plague.
Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. I spit in your eyes.
You brought a gift. The gift was plague.
Let's see. What do they actually call this one? The one that's minus to your hit? They all have names.
Smallpox blankets? Is that your gift?
This one is called the Skull Squirm Blight. I'm squirming in your skull.
That's
Sounds kind of orky.
weird.
Skull squirmers.
Skull Squirmers? Yeah. It's hard to say.
5, 10, 15, 21 wounds?
Oh, God. Okay, no, I'm dead. Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
We're gonna have to go get a new Hellbrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I hate that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
funnier
6,
than
7,
it
8,
should be.
9, 10, 21.
21. It can drink.
No, it's dead.
It can drink and die.
Well, AP2?
AP2.
No, it's dead. Tried. I saw a really good roll there.
It's not a bad roll.
All right. Well, do I explode?
Guess I'll pile into this objective.
I don't.
Hello, objective. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Nurgle?
Well,
Wait, what?
you are technically still in contagion range,
I am. Correct.
so you're learning all about Nurgle.
Well, you know, actually,
I don't know
there's
if you
still
know.
Nurgle.
I don't know if you know what comes out of the exhaust pipes of a plague burst crawler, but it's not smoke.
I mean, you've killed 2 of my 3 Nurgle units, so like you are actually currently just still killing your own kind.
Well, that's par for the course. All right. Well, that's the turn, I believe, right? Yeah, we
think so.
can total it up. I'm gonna get the big area denial, which is huge. 5 points on that, and then only 2 units on no prisoners.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, the Rampager.
That did die.
That
Correct.
did die.
Much-
Needed to die.
Much to my sadness.
Yeah,
that
definitely needed to
that
die.
did die.
So that's going to be the Big Ten again on secondaries. I never do this. This is shocking to me at the moment.
You're playing the objective game very well. Very well.
Well, this is what I always do wrong. So like I don't know what I'm doing right, but it's working.
I
feel like
don't-
Anakin in the pod racer. It's working. But we'll toss it over to Alpha Legion turn 3, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's been an action-packed game for 3 turns.
It has.
I mean, when you start in each other's face and everyone's on one side of the table.
You're right.
This,
You're right. It
this
does.
is true. This
Yeah,
is
that does.
very,
I'll stand over here.
very true.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be sad. These guys are gonna deploy teleport homers.
Yes. 350-point unit not doing anything.
Waddle, waddle.
You want to roll Battle Shock on them?
I can do that if you want me to.
I would.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They're okay.
Okay. All right. You do fail your leadership tests from time to time. I've seen it.
You.
I've seen it.
I do. I do have a tendency to do that.
And then yeah, that's it. That was.
So he's got 10 on primary, right?
He's
15.
holding 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
15 on primary.
Yeah. Bad news for me.
Yeah, so that gets him right back up in it.
No, I know. And you know what? I'm gonna get a 5 next turn.
So we know where he is. I want to see if he can touch that and be in base. He cannot.
God, if I might actually have to spend a CP next round to fish for investigate signals if I don't draw it. Like that's where we're at.
I hate that you're doubling down on
These signals.
Well, look, because he like even if he kills those Nurglings, I still got 2.
That would be 4 points.
I'm trying to think of secondaries that like I can easily score at least 4 points on, and that's like the easiest one right now.
Capture enemy outpost.
Yeah, if he doesn't just come mollywop those guys where they stand.
That's what I'm kind of going to try and do. Is try and,
They're
as you
slow.
say,
They're not gonna make
molly
it that.
wop.
He's fast.
He's
Morty
only
is
10.
very fast.
Only 10.
Morty is very fast, very speedy.
More of a lumbering type.
So I need to figure out to you how far away I am, and it looks like I am.
You're too far. You're too close. That's to me.
If I just drag the line over-ish at a diagonal, like 16 away, so I'd need an 11.
Seems right.
I could advance them.
Thought I was gonna sneeze.
I don't think I need to, though. Do I want to? Do I need to?
Well, you debate it. I'm gonna get my dog in from outside.
So, what is currently happening? Is holding that objective just worth more right now? No, I do need to start working my way over there. I will wait for him to return.
You got a random tiny pink dice near the center.
That fell off of probably a dead Terminator? Probably. Because the last one just died to entry cannons. Yeah, fully. So, yes. At some point there was a tiny die. Actually, you know what? Just so I'm not cheating, we will say this man has a wound, because I don't know when this tiny die was lost. So it will now go back on. I am going to advance those Terminators. I'm going to spend 1 CP for a Slaanesh stratagem so they can still shoot and charge.
2 down to 1.
Rogerio.
It's 1.
Well, I mean, like, you're going from 2 CP down to 1?
Yes. They got a 4, so they will move 9 inches. Should put me 7 away, if I can do math correctly.
Yeah, because you were 16 before.
So it gets me right there. It gets my closest model, and I can remeasure now that I've done life things, like moved him where he needs to go. Yeah,
be totally
it's
honest.
gonna be a 7.
I don't think I have the gusto to finish this one. Like I don't think I've got the goods on the table. You know what I mean? I think I'm too out of position at this point.
I think it will 100% depend on your secondary draws, because that's where I'm suffering right now.
But now you got a solid unit that can just keep doing it each turn.
Yes, but unless I get a second unit back there, I'm going to be getting very few on behind enemy lines.
You'll be losing 1 point each time.
I think it's 2.
No, it's 3-4. We had it pulled up here.
It is. It's been changed.
Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
we couldn't find that last time.
It's
he
in the
has the actual
Leviathan.
one this time.
It's in the Leviathan pack. I found it.
Ah.
Yep. It says you get 4 or 5 if you're doing it tactically, or 3 no matter what for 1.
Okay. That'll be that. Shooting. I don't really have any. I guess I have a couple combi weapons. I don't even care. Yeah, because he has 2 different melee weapons. They have guns that could shoot Nurglings, but I don't really care because I won't kill the full unit. I guess the only thing I care about is we'll do...
I mean, you might. They're pretty weak.
But if I kill 1 base, which is probably all I kill, then it's not gonna... Anyway, so the Lord will miss 1 hit 1. I did not Dark Pack, so I don't reroll. The rest of the Terminators, 1 more hit, so 4 hits total on 6s for Mortis. Not a 1. Charging. Those 3 guys will charge for an 8.
I think you're going to make it.
And I think I will be able to wrap far enough behind you to make sure that I am wholly within your, oh yeah, deployment zone. So, bink, bink. That will get me a second unit in. Bink. This man needs to take his wound with him. Somewhere. Anywhere. Set on ground, sure. The other unit will charge for gusto and pizzazz reasons.
Which one?
Those
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Getting a 7.
I think that's what you said you needed, wasn't it?
Let's double check.
Yeah, you're within 8 for sure.
Okay. So that was sticking the tape measure through the window.
Uh-huh.
So.
No, because you said you were 16 away.
Yep.
Did you move 9?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, when you start getting weird angles and like terrain in the way, I like to check as many ways as possible.
Yeah, but I still think the best method is still to check before you move anything. Because that'll never change. Once you start changing things, moving things, you get mistakes are made.
Well, currently only one of them can get within
Yes,
range,
that would
so
be correct. But
the
you'll have a
pile-in's
pile-in.
gonna, yeah. That's it for charge. No, actually, he's gonna charge some Poxwalkers. Raw. He will get a 5. That will be in. Hello, Poxwalkers. Fight phase, I guess. We'll start here. You can get in. You can get in. Do I have a preference on who gets in over here? Not really, so you can go in. Then he cannot get within base, so that guy will. That guy will. This guy will go over here.
I think that's going to be everybody. I don't think
Yeah,
he'll be able to get
he
in
can't
base.
get within base, but he can get closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 1 chain fist and 1 chain fist, 2 power fists. No, 2 chain fists, 1 power fist, and 3 guys with accursed weapons. So the 2 chain fists, they will Dark Pact.
All right.
Huzzah! They will succeed.
Seems good.
They'll go with Sustained on 5s because they're Slanesh.
Okay. Sure.
Mostly banking on the chain fists with the anti-vehicle 4+. Hitting on 4s, so that's 1 sustained. 1 hit.
Are these the chain fists?
Yes.
They'll be hitting on 5s. They're base 4s up to 5s with my contagion.
So 2, but sustained, so 4.
Yep.
So 4, anti-vehicle 4+.
Yes.
Not a single one.
Woo!
Chain fists, or power fists.
These will be 4s.
For 5 hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 5s, though.
Yeah.
2.
They get 2 on the chain
AP.
fist. 4s. Solid.
Then 1, 2, the 3 regular guy bros, dude bros. On 4s. That's fine. Missed all the rerolls.
2, 4, 6.
7. 6, yeah. You're right. So on strength 5, so 6s.
Yep.
2. AP 2.
I will take 2 damage.
Now the other squad.
I
that's
assume they're 1
behind
damage,
them.
right?
Yep.
Yep. I
Will
am at 10.
not Dark Pact. Will Dark Pact. Will not Dark Pact.
Got it.
Will Dark Pact.
Will Dark Pact.
They're okay. Hitting on
Same thing,
4s.
lethals or sustained?
Lethals this time.
Okay.
Cool. Those will miss. 1 lethal. And 6s. No others. So 1 at AP2. Then the Chaos Lord.
Good.
This one's strength 6. But on 3s. Okay. And let me double check that it's 6s. Or strength 6. Why do I not get you in combat very often? Strength 5. Nope, so 1.
Good.
Cool.
All right. And then
I didn't do much.
well, you did enough. You took all my points.
I did do that. Not all.
I get 1. Here's my attack back. I hit once. I do wound. No AP.
Into which unit?
The
Oh, it
injured
doesn't
unit, but
matter.
it wouldn't have mattered, yeah.
And then finally over here,
Oh, right. I forgot you have that
Lord
still.
will Dark Pact. He'll succeed. No rerolls. Hitting on 3s. 5s will explode. So 1 miss, 2 explosions. Strength 5, so
I'm T 3.
so 3s. 1.
Wow.
I am really good at this game.
Nope. And I think I have a feel no pain.
It's 2 damage. AP 2.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have an invuln?
I have a... No, you're right. I was thinking Nurglings. So yeah, he's dead.
I killed 1.
Wow.
Huzzah.
And you know what we're going to do?
You're going to pile onto my objective
We sure
and
are.
yank it from me.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
I was hoping to kill enough to where that might not matter, but my lord kind of whiffed. He did do the big whiff. That might have been a mistake on my part.
Well, you can't really plan for dice like that.
No.
All right. I'm going to attack you back with 2 attacks at hitting on 5, strength 3, AP 0, 1 damage. Oh, so we would have been toughness 4. Would that have mattered for your wounded? No.
No, still would have been 3s.
So I've got 18 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 5s. Lethals. 2 of those.
There's a green one. Or 2 green ones that are 5.
Yeah, and I don't lethals on 5s. Oh yeah, I hit on these.
Yeah, you hit on
Yeah. Hit on these 3, and then 5s. All right.
Okay.
5?
5 AP nothing.
Okay. I take 1.
Slapped him in the face
5
with
up,
a
feel no pain.
muffler.
I still take 1. Not a muffler. Whack. Down to 5.
Okay.
It's getting spicy over here.
That's big. That extra 5 points is very meaningful to me.
Yeah. I also realized I could have given a free reroll to hit and wound, but oh well. I'm learning things. Remembering things.
That's right. This is why we play these armies
Practice
before we
games.
go to a tournament,
Yep.
so that we remember all our rules when we get to the tournament.
That will be 8 on secondary for me, though.
Yes. Big points. What's that put us total at? 50...
46.
50, 46. Okay.
So you're definitely not out of this by any means.
No, I really felt like I was if I was only going to get a 5 primary. but
These
getting
guys are going to
the
consolidate.
10.
No,
Oh yeah, so with your
Can I-
10,
Consolidate.
Yeah, of course.
Hello.
Yeah, with my 10 primary going up to 60. Let's draw some cards. I really want to see Investigate Signals here.
That's not the only one you probably want to see,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh my god, right there.
Nice. Now, can you get the
Investigate
other one?
Signals. Yeah, that'd be sick if I get Capture Enemy Outpost? No, Assassination. That's not...
Doable. It is.
What?
Move Morty.
he got 1 character by his lonesome.
No, it's that character.
Oh, this is a character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there was
That's a Chaos
3
Lord.
normal guys.
Nope, that's a Chaos Lord.
Was there was a character in each of the Terminator units?
Not this one.
Not that one.
That's the one without. The other 2 did.
Got it.
Their character's currently over here herp-de-derpting.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything with that guy.
But yeah, there's a good chance you can
Okay,
kill
that's
him
fair.
with Morty. Because
I
you
guess-
can
I
shoot
guess
down
I'll
his
keep it.
Terminator bodyguard, potentially.
I guess I'll keep it.
You could keep it.
We're just going to move this guy to be wholly within 9 and signals. We're
You know
going to
what's-
signals and signals.
You know what's even funnier that you can do?
Yeah, what's up?
Fall back those poxwalkers to where I don't get free damage into them this turn.
That is exactly what I plan to do. Yeah. No, I have no reason to stay in combat with you. I obviously got what I wanted. We only move 4, though, so that's the problem.
I've never heard that. What is that?
I think that's an ambulance.
It's a wee-woo wagon.
Well, we with our in it now.
Wow.
The extra noises were.
I'm no expert.
I think I'm up to 2 CP now.
Oh yeah, I didn't update this.
Fantastic.
I updated the other one.
Yeah, so that's movement. Oh, no, these guys.
Oh, we're flashing.
They are going to advance. The Terminators. An 8 gets me onto the objective. Because, yes, you heard me say that right. An 8 with a 4-inch advance. Because we are a whopping movement 4.
Death Guard?
We might be slow, but we are slow.
So slow.
So slow. I have 1 unit of Terminators I can shoot. So I'm going to shoot that unit of Terminators. I don't know if you the question. Why don't we find out together?
Yay.
It is 2 on his psychic attack, which is D6 plus 3 shots. And it is 3 on his lantern, which is a single shot. But sustained hits D3. So, you know.
Take that as you will, yeah.
It's kind of all over the board.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First, with the Plague Burst Crawler in combat, into the unit out of combat with it. It's going to shoot everything there, and I have no penalty because I'm within range of Morty.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 CP to go to ground just to give them cover. For some reason, they wouldn't have it.
Okay, sure. They would against all of this, but
But
just
it'll
Morty.
It'll help on Morty.
Yeah.
But I might as well just pop it now
Sure.
before I forget.
Sure. Is that free with the captain?
Nope. That is a sorcerer in that unit.
That's a sorcerer. Okay. Understood. Well, let's do the entropy cannons first. We're going to hit both times. One of them's lethal. And we're going to wound on 2s. We do wound.
You do wound.
So that's 2 wounds at AP3,
Why
down to
did you do this?
AP2 with cover.
Pass 1, fail 1.
D6 plus 1 for 4.
That will kill a poor Terminator.
Okay.
That's just been over here minding his own business.
Let's do the Rot Hail volley gun, or the stubber, whatever it's called. 2 hits. Sadly, this gun does not lethal. Of all the guns in the game.
Does not lethal.
Yeah, it doesn't. Strength 5 into 4 currently, so 3s. That's 1 at 1 AP, but you have cover.
Good.
Okay. And then the mortar. Nah, I didn't do it.
No.
So 2, 3, plus the 3, plus 2 from blast.
Yep.
And then these are hitting on 3s. I should remember that I'm rerolling 1s with Morty.
To wound.
To wound, correct. On 2s, rerolling 1s.
There it is. Well, there it was.
4 at your 2 up.
Her-du-du-du-dur.
You good?
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Nicely done. And then the second one is going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start with 2 entropy cannons. We got 2 hits, and then these are going to be wounding on 2s. We got 2 wounds. These put you on 4s. Wish you hadn't. the stubber. 2 hits and strength 5 to 4, so 2 at AP 1, but you have cover. All right, it's gonna be the big one. Here's the mortar. 5's pretty good.
5 is not bad at all.
+3, +2. These are gonna be on 3s.
Yeah.
Everything hits. 3 lethals. On 2s, re-rolling 1s. That is going to be 5, 9.
Spicy. Yeah, use my brain to think.
Now we will go to Big Morty.
Mort. Hi, Mort.
We're going to start with his lantern because that is a 3 damage gun and you have no one injured.
I do not.
This is going to hit on a 2, but sustained hits D3. Give me a 6! No.
That's a 5.
And then strength 9, so 2s.
2s.
That's going to wound. AP 3 down to 2.
4 up. Nope.
3 damage.
Yep. The whack.
And
Down
then
goes another one.
his Rot Wind Psychic Power is D6 plus 3 blast. There's the 6. And you still had 10 to start this shooting?
No, I had 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
'Cause you killed
6,
1.
7, 8, 9. Yep, you're right. So just plus 1 for blast. And then this is going to be hitting on a 2 with lethals. 4 1s. Nice job, Morty. Strength 7 to 4, so 3s. That's 6. 5, excuse me. AP 2 down to 1, 1 damage.
3 ups. Down to 1.
Okay. Oh, I think I can shoot you with my unit in the middle. I can shoot your lord with my sorcerer. Right here to here. Morty's charging into the 3-man unit. I think I have to declare them both technically.
You might be.
I think you're right. I can just tap this guy.
Yep. No. Oh, that would have been smart. Oh well.
Okay. Well, I will see if... Probably not. If I'm going to be totally honest. He's hitting on 2s. I'm doing the big smash profile.
Yep. Spin.
Am I on the Oh, I didn't.
5 4-ups. How much damage apiece?
4.
Okay.
Wish you hadn't.
1 Terminator is.
This is why I said
dead.
Morty just like he could just not do damage. That could happen. Yep.
Just doesn't seem right.
Well, I mean, I don't think I had devastating or anything because I did have 1 6 to wound.
You did.
Nope. Nope. Just strength 14 minus 3 4 damage. Lethal hits. Yeah. So go ahead and slap me.
Start with the squad on the outside. They'll Dark Pact. Sure, they're okay. We'll do Sustained again and mistakenly have faith in my Chain Fist again.
Okay.
On 5.
You know, they say the definition of insanity is doing something twice or repeating the same thing and expecting a different result.
But we're not going to repeat it this time. See, this time I got 6 hits due to Sustained.
That seems good. It seems really good.
On 4s.
1s and 2s.
I got 4 of them.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, if you make them all,
Right,
then,
right. This is
label
just
me
4s.
insane. Okay, 2 damage. I got a whole 2. The Power Fist. Rerolling. Okay. Only got 4 hits.
Uh-huh.
5s. 1 more at AP2.
Nope, down to 6.
I'm slowly killing him. 2, 3, that. Miss all of those. Did you know dice games, specifically the rolling portion, is very difficult sometimes?
Well, against this army, it gets worse. That's like my whole shtick.
So 6, 7, 8 sustained.
Then you just do stuff like that, though, where
you
you add back in all the misses you just had.
I probably shouldn't say much. 6 wounds at AP2, 1 damage.
I fail all these. That'd be really bad.
That would be very bad. I recommend not. See, you didn't fail them all.
We failed half of them.
Yeah, that's statistics. Then the captain and people you're in combat with will put everything into the tank also. They will dark back. They will pass, barely. The regular Joe Schmo, they'll go lethals. Joe Schmo, 1 lethal. 1 hit. 2 wounds, AP2.
This is into the tank?
Yep. 1 damage. Pass and fail 1.
Okay, down to 2.
2. Oh yeah. The Lord, 6 attacks. On 3s. We'll fish for lethals. Because I'm greedy. I got 1. And then 1 miss. On 6s again. Nope, just the 1. AP2. 2 damage.
Okay, we're going to make it.
You do. You do make it.
Down to 2.
Look at that. Totally fine. No harm done.
Well, it is like no harm's done, because I ignore all the penalties of being bracketed.
See? Yeah, exactly.
You either kill me or you don't.
Correct? That's how fighting and death work.
That's that, right? That's it?
Yeah. Your attack's back with your tank.
Oh, right. Yeah, into the injured squad. These guys will kill. This will kill the whatever, the character assassination.
Yep.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I not epic challenge?
I don't know. Because we always forget that's a stratagem.
Just completely
He
forget.
used it like on stream at one point.
There was a wound, right? I was okay.
Zane?
I've used it on stream. I know that.
I think it was Zane.
Yeah, I think it
Smacked
was.
the character straight out of his.
Yeah.
No, that was him.
It was him that used
Yeah,
it?
you smacked him out of the chosen unit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's what
We
it
did do that. Yeah.
Well, we forgot about it this time.
So you got 6 on investigate signals, though.
I did get a big 6 on signals, and I'm going to toss assassination for a CP. And that should pick me up to 66.
I will be at 2 CP
Can I hold on?
this turn.
I don't know. I should be up to 3 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had this updated before you did that.
You're good. It's close.
It's
Because you're going to
very-
pick up the 15 again, right?
No, only 10.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. You got off that
'Cause-
one over
yep.
Yeah, you ran over it.
Yep, you took that one. And
there. Well,
I-
no, that one. No,
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
one
he ran
moved
from that
off
one.
of, yeah.
Yep. I moved off it to take that one.
Well, right.
I swapped there. This was what mattered. Yep.
Okay.
So, movement phase.
Yeah, you want to roll battle shock
Actually-
on those 2-man squad?
No, I'd rather use 1 CP and auto pass.
Okay. That's a thing you're allowed to do.
Once per game.
Yes.
And they will use that in a minute. So,
Okay.
this Terminator unit will... Actually, I should check when I can use this ability. I think it's now. So, it's either command phase or movement phase. But Sorcerer will do his stuff on, Morty.
Not Morty!
Yeah, on Morty.
I don't know if you know this, but Morty has an anti-psyker everything.
Neat.
He just like, no psychers work against him.
Well, that's sad.
I'm letting you know. It's only fair.
Oh, wait. Oh, man.
If lore matched the game.
That is true. If only. Actually, there's no point in doing that because I won't be able to shoot him with anything. Because this has to do teleport homers again.
Right.
So.
It definitely does.
Pull back there. That's kind of just how that's going to look. Actually. I'm going to have to move this around some. Because I need to make sure I have as many bodies as possible on this objective. Okay. Then this guy is going to walk over here and say, hello, Mr. Poxwalkers. I was not through punching you repeatedly last I checked. So, that's where he will go. That is movement phase. I have no shooting.
Yes.
Charges.
I'm doing it right.
He's charging. Hello.
Yikes.
Hello, Poxwalkers. Would you like to,
Talk about our Lord and Savior.
Papa Nurgle, maybe? I don't know.
Well, he's our Lord and Savior. Are you
Yeah.
Nurgle?
No, he's Slanesh.
Well, so you have a different Lord and Savior.
Yeah, that's fair. A cursed weapon?
Is that your only charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the big
Yeah,
unit's
yeah.
doing the thingy-do job.
I was considering overwatching with Morty into the 2-man unit.
Mm.
I think I will.
Okay.
Just because if it goes off, who knows? We're gonna start with Lantern.
Yep, that's the one that matters.
It's one shot, but a 6 gives me extras. No. We have 2 CP, 3 currently.
I thought he spent one.
One for overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
Drop you down to 2.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. We have 2 currently, so
Yep.
I'd go down to 1. I don't think I need an interrupt anywhere because you. No. So we're gonna re-roll that.
It was worth a shot.
We really went in hard on that. And then D6 plus 3 on the Rotwind. Fucking of course.
6.
It's a number of shots. Why wouldn't it be a 6?
I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
If I could be half as effective like that with my Doomsday arts, I'd be unstoppable. It's
6. 1. And it's lethal.
I pass.
All right. Neat. Great talk. 2 CP down the drain.
Over there, he's going to use my free strat to give himself free rerolls of 1 and wound rolls of 1.
Didn't you say that's not battle tactic?
That one is. That's one of the 2.
Oh, okay.
So on 3s, rerolling 1s, 5s and 6s do the thing. So of course I rolled 2 2s. But that's okay, because 3 of them
Oh,
were
is this the one that gives
sustained.
you full rerolls if you're undivided?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yes, that one is for sure battle
I did
tactic.
not show if he dark pacted. He passes.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3s, rerolling 1s. So of course I rolled 3 2s just for this occasion.
Zikek. How much damage each?
2.
Okay, so any 6s here, I think, is what my feel no pain is. I'll reroll.
Oh, you got 1.
Nope.
Nope. So 4 more. Still your objective, 100%.
Well, I have to not fail
Battle
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 shock.
shock. Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Because that's... No, it's only 5 dead, right?
Yeah, that puts you at half.
Right, so now below half, which
Yep.
means I don't have to battle shock.
Yep.
And then I'll fight you back with my tank. That was a 6, but those 2 hit. And then strength 6, so to T4, so 1 wound.
1 wound? Or
Yeah,
2?
it was a 4 and a 3.
Good.
Oh, wait, then the 3 does wound. What am I saying?
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay.
It's been a long night.
It's been an interesting night. Dark Pact. They
Yep.
faith in the chain fists?
Do it.
Sure. Insanity. That's what this is. I only hit on 5s.
Show me how chain fists work.
6 hits.
Sure.
Again. Force. Not like that.
Yeah.
The power fist. Sure. Nope. So 3 hits. 5s.
Uh-huh.
1.
We're good?
Cool. A bunch of piddly diddly attacks.
Piddly diddlies.
One more. We're just gonna. 5s are sustained. This was something I decided to do with my life. I should not have done this way. I've had faith in Chain Fist for too long. They've failed me too many times. So 9 sustained. 7, 8, 9. On 6s.
It still seems like a lot of hits.
It's because it is. Sustained 5s is
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
3 wounds, AP2.
Okay, well, I better not fail
2
two
of
of
them.
these. But I probably will. 4s. I'll fail 1.
Is that 1? That's all my attacks against him.
Okay, and then I'll get my Poxwalkers.
Yep. This is fine, guys. This is fine. I can't kill anything with multiple Terminator bricks.
What did I say earlier? I'm like Anakin in his pod racer. It's working!
Something like that.
Oh, man. No, I didn't hit a single time.
Well, you are going to score
Oh, it's funny.
10 on primary.
Yep, that is a fact.
I will score 8 on secondary.
You will. There was nothing I could do to stop you.
You are currently...
2-point game currently.
Oh my
64,
gosh.
66 before you pick up primary.
Okay. And we're going into turn 5.
Turn 5.
And I can only get, let's say 9 points on secondaries?
Yeah, because you're at 31.
Okay.
And you're picking up 10 for primary?
Yes, sir.
This is going to be a very close game.
I got a tempting target. I think I know which No Man's Land objective you'd like me to take.
How many stuff is Morty?
How many OC?
How many OC?
How many stuff? I like how I knew what you meant by that.
Nurglings.
0.
Okay. That one.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wait
I knew
a
as soon
second.
as you asked that question that would be obvious.
Yeah.
I was thinking it the whole time. I was like, why is he not going for this one?
Yeah, it's
Because I
you-
couldn't remember the OC on
Yeah.
Nurglings.
Yeah, the big fat 0.
Darn.
Yeah, it's real bad. But
Oh no.
behind enemy lines is the other one I drew. I'm going to toss a tempting target.
For 1 CP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Homers, baby!
So you're
So I'm picking up full points.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and now I just got to try to kill me.
Why won't you just die for me?
We're zombies, dude. When I eventually eat your brain, you'll become one of us. And then the rest just line up past it.
Yeah. One of those is a character somewhere.
Right. Yep, he was the second one. So, yep, I think that one's out, but the other 3 are in, and this is the one with double.
Yep.
It was actually the one in the middle, but it didn't matter. Because I had the champion and the character next to each other in the middle. 48 inches, right, on an assault cannon, an auto cannon. I definitely don't think this Hellbrute gets visibility on you in any way.
I don't think so.
No. And you're already in contagion range here, so that doesn't matter where his contagion range goes. So it's just about his shots. He's just going to put shots down here. I don't think I care. Sorry, chat. Didn't feel it coming soon enough to be able to mute. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. That's just gonna stay right where it's at, and it's gonna shoot, and Morty's gonna do the same thing, and hopefully he kill this squad, and that can maybe do some damage to that squad. Yeah, that's not gonna do no damage to that squad. So we're just gonna focus on killing this squad.
Okay.
So everything. I'm gonna make sure this is. I'm pretty certain it is, but I'm just gonna make sure it's within 6 of Morty
Makes sense.
and can fully see you. Okay. Morty's gonna re-roll one. Everyone's gonna re-roll ones to wound around Morty.
Yep.
And it's shooting time.
Okay.
We'll start here, going down into that.
They're gonna.
Prevent those shots.
No, they're not Nurgle.
Oh.
They're gonna get cover.
Okay. You're
For the
gonna
turn.
give yourself. Yeah.
Yep.
Understood. 2 shots with the assault cannon, auto cannon. I don't know why I keep calling it an assault cannon. It's an auto cannon. Both hit on 3s, and then strength 9 and T4 will be 2s. Both wound. It's just your normal 2-ups.
2 up.
Didn't see
okay.
a 1. And then we will go with the first Plague Burst Crawler. We'll just do the one non-combat. Doesn't matter. Everything's just going into this unit until they're dead.
Into the big unit or the tiny unit?
Into the. Oh, that's right. This is 2 separate units.
It is.
That's right. That's right. No, I'm going into the big unit because I want to be able to auto-see the point.
Okay.
So 2 entropy cannons on 3s. 1 hits. And then it'll wound on a 2. It does. Onto your 4-up.
Yep. Nope.
D6 plus 1. Oh, so that's going to have to be the CP.
Okay.
Yep, that'll kill 1.
No. Yeah, let me make sure one's not already wounded. No.
Nobody was wounded? I don't think that anybody should have been wounded in that
I
squad.
don't think so. I think this was from when that guy
Yeah.
died. But I will remove it for confusion's sakes.
And then the slugger. 2 hits. 3s, reroll 1s. Both wound. 2s.
Good.
Damn. And then the mortar. And the blast. 3s. Oh, that was terrible. As Charles Barkley would say, terrible.
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 And then 2s. Oh my god. Rerolling 1s. There we go. 4 at your 2-ups.
I'm okay.
I really wish I could see you roll a 1. That would just be the best. Here's the one in combat. Both entropy cannons hit. And 2s.
And this is going into that same unit?
Same unit. Everything's going there until they're dead. 2 at your invuln.
4 ups. I'm sorry.
Slugger.
This is a slap fight of a game now. We've just stopped
It
killing on
is.
both sides.
Um,
Nothing is dying.
Yeah. 3 at your normal 2-up.
3 at a 2 up. So, yep.
God, can you roll a 1? Here's the number of shots on the mortar.
As soon as you stop doing that, I'll start rolling 1s. How about that?
That's fair. That's fair.
I have no idea where that dice
Oh, it'll
is.
show up.
Like,
Someone will step
at
on
this
it.
point, it's like impressive.
It's pretty comical, right?
It's
Like,
impressive.
It's like 2 different games, just non-stop max shots.
I just got to carry this over into the tournament
You're gonna walk over mid-turn and be like, I've rolled nothing but 1s on my hit.
every time.
Oh,
Oh,
my
those are
shots.
lethals. 2s re-rolling 1s. That looks like
7?
7. The blessed number.
2 ups. We talked about this. We talked about this. We made an agreement. As soon as you stop rolling 6s, I'll start rolling the 1s again.
I have 1 more d6 number of shots to roll. We're doing it right now.
Okay.
No, lantern first.
Lantern first. Okay. Lantern first.
See, I knew I wasn't
It
going to get the
hits.
6.
It hits.
2s. That'll wound.
That will wound.
4 up. 3 damage.
That's another one gone.
Pop. And now the D6 plus 3 Rotwind.
5. Like,
Okay, you didn't roll a 6. Maybe I'll
but
roll
it's
a
like
1 for you.
5s and 6s every time.
Maybe I'll roll a 1 for you. I found the die that was hiding under my foot, and I never felt it.
And these are devastating.
These are devastating.
Just
There's one dev wound.
And then they're strength 7, so then it's also 6 wounds at AP 2 down to 1.
3 ups.
Oh, I'll check if it ignores cover.
Let
Let me check if it ignores cover, because it is might.
It'll matter for 1.
It will.
Well,
Okay.
it could matter. It doesn't.
Well, I go down to 2.
I do 1 damage. Cool. So I've got 3 flamers for 8, 13,
I don't like this.
6, 9. Anti-infantry is
Anti-infantry
4 plus.
I keep forgetting they gave him
Anti-infantry
that.
4 plus.
I don't have like any of that. And well,
But they're no AP, right?
Yeah. So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. A whole 4.
Let's roll some 1s for you. See? See?
Yeah.
5 up, feel no pain. See?
Got 1.
I told you I'd roll some 1s for you.
All right, and then the sorcerer.
There is the 4 on this deck.
He has a combi weapon. We've seen how good those are.
We have.
He hits once. 4 plus for Dev. Of course I can't. And then we'll do his focused Witchfire Curse of the Leper for 2d6 number of shots. Oh, that's terrible.
That is terrible.
And I've already CP rerolled.
This looks like a 5, but it's
3s. No lethal. And then strength 6 into T4.
4.
4.
Within
Yeah,
contagion.
3s then. 3 at AP 2, 1 damage.
Fail 2. 5 ups. Fail both. Down to 2.
Hazardous. Nope, don't blow my head up.
This die's pips are all messed up. I'm just going to get a different die.
Okay, it's charge time.
It is. Maybe.
Maybe. We've seen.
he is very overestimating Morty's abilities.
Keeping it positive. Papa Nurgle's a positive guy.
No, it's not going to happen.
Not this edition.
And then the Death Shroud are charging your Lord. I don't know what it is, but this 12 would have been really great. I'll start with a 5. And, oh, let me get a 2. Is it less than a 7? It looks like less than a 7.
It's a 7.
Okay, so I'm in.
The blessed number.
That's not what I needed to happen there. That's really bad, actually.
Only 3 are going to get to fight, though.
That is true.
So you have 2 CP to interrupt? No.
No.
You won't have 1.
Great. This is blowing at my big tower where the cables are connected. Yeah, that's
Throw a
that's
blanket
smart.
on it.
This is a great way to start a fire.
Warm them up.
Jesus, Charlie.
They'll get someone out here to look at it.
I don't think... You are right! You're definitely right. Maybe not the somebody I want to have come look at it, because the fire chief might charge me with arson. Death Shroud. They have good melee.
They do.
Big fan. Much wow. We're going to be doing their strike profile. Hitting on 2s. I got 1 lethal. Not going to do the thing. I don't think I need to. Strength 8 into 4, so 2s.
Mm-hmm.
6. Then from my sorcerer,
He is at a singular 1.
my my plague encrusted exalted weapon, that's what it's called, has 4 attacks, hitting on
Makes sense.
3s.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Strength 5, so 3s. -2, 1 damage.
2 at minus.
2 at -2. Wish you hadn't.
I don't think it's gonna change a lot. 2 lethals
Sure.
and 1 hit. Okay. And on a 4, and nothing.
Right. We did it.
The chain fist did it. God, they're anti-tank weapons.
I blow up.
Oh God, that's not great.
Shouldn't it be D3?
I hope it's more, but it's probably D3.
Because once you start hitting Land Raider size, you get to the D6s.
Yeah. Yeah, D3. So the unit right in front of it, 1. The 2-man unit behind it, 3. The 3-man unit, or sorry, the bigger unit behind the 2-man unit, 3. And then
Ooh,
Mortarian,
That's not great.
most likely, for 3. And then I have a
So
5
we're
of Feel
gonna
No Pain.
kill that
Big ol'
guy that's
explosion.
in combat with Morty. So I've killed myself out of combat.
Oh, cool. I still made a charge, though, so I get to pile in.
Would it be before or after he dies?
From the explosion, because it's a different fight.
Wait, have I fought with Morty yet this round? I did, didn't I? I did nothing.
You did
Yeah.
nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I think so. I
Yeah.
think he whiffed.
No, I did nothing. That's right.
Yeah, so I think
No, so he's done. Yeah.
he's out of activation.
Yeah. No, I think we're good to just score this game up, pretty much. Because your secondaries don't change. They're locked in place. By killing yourself out of combat, you get to do homers.
Yep. Now, during the command phase, before I take Battle Shock, stat unit's currently below half. Spend 1 CP,
Yeah.
and we'll also make sure that even if my Lord fails Battle Shock,
Your Lord doesn't have to take it anymore because he's a solo
he's his
unit.
own unit now. So that objective's fine.
Yep, that objective's
This
yours.
one's not gonna be.
You can't take it.
Can
Yep.
I split this unit? Like, can they stand on 2 different objectives?
Yes.
Yeah.
One model cannot hold more than one objective, but one unit
So what
can.
do they need? They need a 8. So they need a 4 on the advance.
Let's look at the points real quick. Does it matter? Do you just win without it? Because you're a 10 plus your 8
So-
secondary?
Well, no, because did he use...
yeah,
I don't
what's,
think
what's
he
my
scored your
score?
second.
So
Secondary.
you're 85. A max primary would bump him up to 79. And then he's doing back here.
So-
It'd be a tie unless you keep a second unit back here.
I will...
He does have 2 units back here.
But it's whether I can max primary. I think
Yeah,
it's all
so he
this-
needs the max primary to beat you by a point.
okay.
By a point?
Yeah, because
Right
where
now
we
it's
stand
only
right now, you'd
72.
get 15 for primary, bump you up to 79. You would get 4.
8.
Okay, so...
Oh, I guess he'd beat you by 2 points.
I need
As long as he maxes primary, that's it.
4... Let's see. Either a 4+ there, or more than you here.
Right, which I'm OC 4.
Which would take... For me to get 4 on...
No, 5, because you have to take it.
Yeah, to get 5 on would be him getting on, which I would need a...
Now, you
4.
could charge.
Yeah, but that could draw me
pull you
Yeah, it
off
could
the
take him
other,
off.
yeah.
So, either way, it's a 4, is what I
So,
need.
so you're telling me there's a 50-50 chance that one of us wins this game.
I'm going to try and make those odds slightly more in my
Right,
favor.
by re-rolling.
Yeah, so
Yep.
Yeah, so there's like a 60% chance you win.
Yep.
Great.
yeah, because
No.
Okay, all right, we're back to a 50-50. All right.
Yes.
all right.
Down to a die roll.
I just can't.
I've had multiple of those.
Can't.
I just can't, man.
This is by far your best Death Guard game.
It really, that means a lot. I appreciate that.
By far.
Uh-huh.
You have models on the table.
You're right. It also was against 30 Terminators, which
Is not the best.
not a
matchup.
thing that I will see.
With a bunch of anti-infantry weapons, which is like the one thing you're not used to
Yeah.
running into.
Yeah.
So this was a. And
so what
the
you're
board
saying
setup.
is into a completely skewed match with a skewed board setup, I can lose by 2 points.
Which means it
Great! This is great! I'm so excited I'm taking this army to a tournament.
Which means in a standard game against a non-skew list, you should do better. Because I think
No,
this is...
I don't think that's how that works. I think
You wanted to run it into more armies.
I
Here's
did.
your chance.
I did. I know. No, I know. I'm not going to win. I'm going to have a good time.
You also
Hey, you're not the only
learn
one.
a lot from...
You're right. I
game.
certainly will. I did learn a ton from this game, but man, that was a close one. Really, like, kind of gets me in the gut that like I couldn't.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It came down to a die roll.
I would get it, brother. So much fun. I feel like we've talked it out already because we talked through it so much during the game.
I mean, I think at like, what, turn 2-ish, you lost a little bit of hope when your Plague Marine squad vanished.
It did. That was really demoralizing.
And
because I feel like that's
Turn 2 is where I did a lot of damage.
yeah. I feel like my Plague Marine unit is the one unit that I can count on to go do a thing and kill something. It's like when I send them into a unit, that unit should be dead. The fact that they didn't even get to do that and then just died was like, ugh.
They were thrown into a night, in all fairness.
Still, I think that the math says that unit should remove basically anything from the game. Maybe not Lich Guard. We've done Lich Guard, but the Lich
Maybe
Guard
now.
Maybe now.
Maybe now.
Yeah.
Definitely now.
We will. Speaking of Necrons, Charlie's in the house. Lord Necron himself. We are hoping to get the new Necrons Codex in the very near future, and we should have Necrons on the stream very soon. Landon, you want to tell everyone at home what you were planning on doing this weekend?
Speed painting a 2,000-point Necron army.
Why do you hate yourself?
A lot of reasons.
It's got to be better than the 200 Gaunt army, though, right?
Yeah, it's not 200 Gaunts. It's 60 warriors.
That's not nearly as bad. Plus, Necrons are like, done.
If you 3-color minimum, it goes like.
Yeah, like I feel like you could literally print Necrons in color.
The issue is if you select a shade of orange that takes 4 layers to reach it, that's when you start taking some sweet time on them.
I haven't decided on what my inner color will be. Probably a blue, which will also take me like 8 colors. We'll see.
Yeah. I highly, highly recommend anybody that's trying to put color bronze and Necrons for that matter.
Maroon Lord Brash for the Necrons.
Yeah, exactly. I highly recommend for when it comes to putting your color on, put a layer of contrast of that color on first, and then start putting your layers on, and you will have to put far fewer layers on.
That makes sense.
Like I've seen it myself where, like Charlie said, you have to put 4 layers of the orange on. You put a layer of contrast and 1 layer of orange on, and it looks just the same.
4 colors to reach it.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. You put 1 layer of the squig orange on, and then 1 layer of your orange, and it looks the exact same as your 4 layers of orange. I've seen it myself, dude.
It doesn't come out the same.
You,
I tried it. I tried to skip the whites. It doesn't come out the same.
and it all goes towards helping grow the content that we have here. We're really hoping in the very near future to be able to bring you more new content and expand what we do here. We've kind of been stuck in place for a while, so hopefully that's going to change very soon. Until next time, this has been Dice Down Studios.